You're in tune to the FuseBox Radio Broadcast.
Turn the music up inside my session. These folks gotta hear my message.
Bringing balanced black radio to the masses.
All right, everybody, 1 2 1 2. What's going on? You're now in tune to another session of the syndicated worldwide FuseBox Broadcast, bringing the balance back-to-back radio ever since 1998. Whether it's on your FM dial, internet radio station, favorite cultural website, or podcast app of choice, you got myself on the commentary and music mix, DJ Fusion. On the side, you have my co-host who does the same and is currently doing a little bit of beatbox action. Let me have him go ahead and introduce himself.
Yes, indeed, the ladies and gentlemen, Saw Raw, Black Hawk, Shabaka Stone, back in his own FuseBox Radio show, yes, indeed, with the soul and the rhythm, sending greetings out and funk to the whole solar system, station with the soul rhythm and the vision. Yes, glad you're listening, DJ Fusion. What is it?
Doing good. We've had a whole rack of stuff going on we're going to talk about later on. And, I'm doing all right. Allergy free currently in the DC Metro, or DMV as people call it. Radio show's doing pretty good. Radio show / podcast, I should say, because we've been doing this podcast thing for a minute. And, yeah, we got a whole lot of stuff to talk about, a whole lot of music to get into. So let's go ahead and get right into that. For those who've been listening to us for a hot minute, thank you for listening. We deeply appreciate you and hope you continue doing so. For those who are new to the show, whether it's via a recommendation from somebody that you know or on the web or what have you, thanks for checking us out that way as well. And we hope you stick around. Basically, let me break down how we do the show. At the beginning, we do a bit of a promo spiel and some commentary on just various stuff that's on our mind, whether it's stuff that's happening to us personally, news things, so forth and so on. Then both myself and the Black Hawk get into the music mix action. So let's segue into part one of this thing. You can always check out what's going on the FuseBox Radio Broadcast family via our official website, FuseboxRadioOnline.com, FuseboxRadioOnline.com, or FuseboxRadio.com, either or. Our official blog site is BlackRadioIsBack.com. Via social media, we're on just about everything but Snapchat, because I don't really know how the hell to use that presently. We find a cool way of doing it. I'll let people know. But basically on Twitter, it's FuseBox Radio, Instagram, FuseBox Radio, YouTube, FuseBox Radio. Our official Facebook site is facebook.com/FuseBox Radio Show. Just one straight word. Thanks to the new folks who've been hopping onto that. We definitely appreciate you and all of our joints in general. My personal page is the one that's facebook.com/FuseBox Radio. I'm going to be real blunt and honest. I'm going to search your page before I add you onto my personal page, because I don't mind commentary and feedback and other stuff on my page, but I have had people who have been stupid before, and I'm one of those people. I have no qualms about social media. I will remove and block you. So I hope you have some interesting convo to bring. It's not about agreeing with me all the time. I could care less. But I am too old to tolerate dumb people on the internet. And I'm not even 40 yet. So I'm just letting folks know about that. Anyway, for this show and all the archives of our radio show for at least the past 2+ years, you can go check us out by your favorite podcast service of choice, such as iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, Acast, Player FM, Yarn FM, and plenty more. If you can't remember any of this stuff, just search for FuseBox Radio on your favorite search engine, and you'll find us out. And if you like our show and you're on one of these services that has a rating system, please give us a rating. And if you want to be detailed about it, please do that as well. Whether it's 4 or 5 stars, you can do that on its own. You can write it up. All that type of stuff, just the way a lot of these algorithms work on these services. All that helps us out a little bit more in terms of getting to a bigger audience. And we really like that. So, thank y'all for those joints. And let's see here. We've been doing a lot of things, and we got a lot that's going to be going on, so I'm just going to break a little bit of that down real quick. There's still some other stuff we're doing in the background I don't necessarily want to talk about just yet. Shouts out to the folks over at Moogfest in Durham, North Carolina. I was over there during the past week, which was a music and educational conference. In our commentary, I'm going to get more into how I felt about the overall things later and some nuances. But overall, I had a pretty cool time. Shout out to the folks over at the Broccoli City Festival. I was over there doing press for that in D.C. Not too long before that. That overall was cool, you know what I'm saying? Got to see some different acts like right around the corner from where I live, not even an hour away. So that was on point. Let's see here. What else we got? Upcoming events. We're getting into that summer fall mode, so more of us are going to be in the mix where you can see people doing the music thing live and all of that. I'm going to be over at Petworth Market on Saturday, June 18th for those folks in the D.C. Metro area. During that particular market, I'm going to be out there from 11 to 1 playing a whole plethora of tunes or what have you for the local community shopping masses.
No doubt.
On Sunday, June 26th, I'll be over at the Uprising Festival on Rhode Island Avenue. Got lucky to be able to roll up to that for the second year. Be doing some music spinning on the main stage from 3 to 4 p.m. 1307 Rhode Island Ave, Northeast. These events I am mentioning, which is also a cool thing, are free, so you can go and say hey to folks and not spend no money.
No doubt.
On September 10th, I don't have the exact time yet. The schedule will be up soon. I'm going to be one of the speakers over at the Mid-Atlantic Podcast Conference, which is going to be held over at the Holiday Inn Philadelphia South Swedesboro around southern New Jersey, about 20 minutes away from Philadelphia, PA. Myself and a whole bunch of other cool people are going to be on speaking on various stuff and panels and what have you on various topics in podcasting. We've been podcasting for damn near a decade now.
Yep.
And whatnot. And it's been amazing seeing the growth of the forum as a independent media platform. And yeah, we're going to talk a whole lot about different stuff at that. And it's going to be a really dope event. You can check out a detailed schedule, registration rates, which are rather affordable, and things of that sort, over at their website, podcastmidatlantic.com. And finally, as of right now, on Sunday, October 30th, 2016, the FuseBox Radio crew will be DJing once again on the course of the Marine Corps Marathon.
No doubt, no doubt.
One of the largest marathons in the world. Over 4,000 runners do this thing each and every year. I think we're going to be approximately around the same location. We'll be getting more details on that later on. But, yeah, we got the honor of being able to rock it out for the 4th year for the running masses and spectators. And as time comes on, we'll keep, telling y'all about these events. And we hope to see some more folks there every year. I don't know, maybe we just got blessed by the universe and or sheer luck and or whatever higher power you believe in. We just get to have a fun corner of that event. The past few years have been in around the mile 20, so you got people who are right around the end. They trying to push and power through. We're usually around various cheer groups and stuff like that. And anybody who's been through before know we tear it down. I'm not being arrogant saying this. We do good. We get the dance music and stuff hype. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be fun. So some of the FuseBox Radio things that are happening and shall be jumping off soon. You can check out the official website for more updates on other things that are going on and happening. And finally, the FuseBox Radio Photography site is officially under FuseBoxRadioPhotography.com. It has a brand new revamp and everything. So for those folks who want us to come through to their various events as press, or want to just hire folks as photographers to cover various stuff, you can go to FuseBoxRadioPhotography.com and check out our work and reach out, and we can try to see what folks can do on those ends. The press hustle is going to be crazy the next few weeks, because we're right now in the middle of music festival season, food festival season. Here in the States, the political steez is crazy. I'm pondering going to one of these third-party political conventions. I gotta see how my schedule works and whatnot, because we actually got one invite to a joint, and I just gotta really see if that's going to work out for me and whatnot. But yeah, we're in the midst of a lot of stuff, so y'all got something going on and we can, talk some decent biz. Let's make it happen. I know in August, I'm actually going to try to go to New York for this particular tattoo festival. That should be interesting to take some pictures at. And whatnot. That's going to be during Afropunk weekend too. So I'm like, I might be hopping on that LIRR and the subway and the path at the same time. So we'll see how it goes. And there's also an event in Florida, which I actually need to talk to the Black Hawk about offline, where I'm like, this is an interesting invite we've gotten. That's on the more grown side, but it fascinates me at the same time. And we gotta see how the budget goes. But yeah, man, we'll announce more of that type of thing as it goes along too. And on the pictorial, and if folks see me with a camera around the National Barbecue Festival in DC around Pennsylvania Avenue at the end of the month, say hey, because I'm gonna be taking pictures and eating.
No doubt.
I'll be eating everything but pork. So they had them grills out. It's real out there. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's Backyard Band is gonna be performing one day, and some other people for fans of Go-Go. So it's gonna be a thing.
No doubt.
But yeah, man, that's like I said, been hectic. That's about it now. We've been doing website updates. We got some other side things we're tightening up on, and yeah, we're just in a happy go lucky busy FuseBox Radio mix. So that's the promo end, and yeah, we haven't done a long-term show in a little bit because of all of this stuff, plus the aspect that both myself and the Black Hawk had to take a little vacation break because we're still human. You know what I'm saying?
And I took a vacation, and I had a birthday during my vacation, so of course I had to go back to Jersey and New York, and
we had to apply for his R.I.P card too, guys. So no, he's not that old. Just want to let y'all know. I'm just being smart.
And it's beautiful. I feel better than I've ever felt, more secure and more understanding. I know more about God than I have ever known. Just more things in general. So I'm a better human being, well-rounded, as honest as I was when I was a child. And most of us are more honest as children. True. So I'm good. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's the things that could be better, it can get better. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I haven't been to I've praised the Creator Most High. I haven't been to the doctor for nothing. Outside of maybe some scrapes and bruises, I haven't, and I thank God for that. Yes, indeed. And of course, New York is so beautiful. When I say that, I'm not necessarily talking about the limelight or the nightlife. You know what I'm saying? Or the street life. Which is, in the upper echelons. Historically, it's always been in the upper echelons. But I'm just talking about just the regular aspect of New York, or the esoteric aspect. And just to be able to, just meeting, just running into the old school, some of the elders on 125th Street, and the vendors, and just the vibe, you know what I'm saying? New York is like a temple for certain people, because there's certain people that can go there, they can congregation of certain souls, certain energies. Still a good place to buy records if you do that, but, excellent place to buy books.
No doubt.
Not even, I ran this old school white boy from in Lower Manhattan, old school white man who was, yeah, man, they arrested me for selling the shit I'm selling. And, I had bought some old Transformers and old old soul move, old Richard Roundtree move, not Richard Roundtree, but I forgot the Fred Williamson, one of his old movies. I think The Soul of Nigga Charlie, Part 2 of Legend of Nigga Charlie.
You need to lend that to me, by the way, 'cause I didn't even know that joint had a part 2.
I didn't even know it did too, and I realized there's certain samples on there that I noticed have been used. And I didn't realize that till I bought it. But just, that you can get in New York, and just the right across from him was this bookstore, and I ran into books and ran into this book that talked about Mars and, more faces on Mars and more aspects to Mars, and, that is old, which is older news, but it's just, not necessarily known. And there's definitely life outside of Earth, no doubt about it. But that New York is, and it was beautiful, just to be, have a breather period, and but anyway, yeah, no doubt. But big up to everybody.
No doubt. While the Black Hawk was doing his travels, I did my thing in New York. North Carolina again for Moogfest, and the week afterwards, I was cooling out with some fam up in Bermuda, and that was a whole new thing for me. Like, I am a complete newbie about boats. I never went on a boat before, or a big boat, and I actually enjoyed it. I didn't get seasick or nothing. So that was all good, and I got to see, a different part of, not even necessarily, I'll say the islands, because it's not the Caribbean officially, which I didn't know about till, they give you the little touristy talk, and
I didn't know that.
What have you. Yeah, and it was a fascinating trip, partially because everything was very new to me, and I think most islands and stuff, it's really, really pretty. Just even looking at actual blue water. Like when I was a kid and I saw those commercials back in the day, I thought they were lying like hell about the water being that blue and being able to look down and see stuff. Because growing up in the Maryland, D.C. Metro, and later going to Jersey, New York, that water ain't blue on no beaches. Let's keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? It's not. So, seeing that and, the pink sand and seeing, the city part and the country part of that area, being able to take a little time besides doing the boat trip there and back was cool. And learning some of the history was cool, because for people who might not be familiar, when you go on these trips, they give you the little spiel about the area you're about to get off the boat on for a day or two and all that type of stuff. And my history dork never turned off. That's inside of me. And when I heard they were talking about, they didn't even get self-ruled till 1981 from the British, I'm like, 1981, I was a smooth about 3 years old when that happened. You know what I'm saying? And that part already kind of had me and I think people who don't necessarily quote unquote commercialized islands, not all of it is that way, but they don't like that type of thing, might not necessarily be the craziest about Bermuda. But I go there and see stuff. I go to the national, which is actually a dope museum, the National Historical Museum of Bermuda. And I ran into an elder black cat over there, and they're telling me a lot of their personal history with it. And they were telling me about everything from how various people of color were treated there, to the point where they got to self-rule, partially because there were race riots. And all of that. Like I was saying on my Facebook, I think one of my secret superpowers wherever I go is that somebody wants to tell me about a city. Which I don't mind. Maybe because I just have natural curiosity face and or this tourist nonsense is kind of some bullshit face. But okay, I'm just going to still explore and, see what's good. Because the part of downtown they show you of Bermuda, the area that's called Hamilton, it's definitely rich people's sedity area. And there's nice stores and other stuff. It's very picturesque and nice and all that. But I'm like, this ain't how everybody lives in this piece. Let's stop the lies. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So being at the History Museum and talking to one of the cats over there when I was looking at some displays, because they have an outdoor and indoor portion of it, it was like, learn something new every day. And I didn't even expect that. And then, the regular touristy stuff that happens. I see why people like cruises now. Because I kind of sort of understood. But I'm like, you constantly can eat damn near anything you want on a cruise. Most of it is comped at the part of your fee. They got all types of shopping crap there. You wake up and the second, if you get a window, when you open your window, you see a great view. Beds is dumb comfy. And honestly, the people who work on a cruise ship are probably some of the hardest working people I've ever seen.
I can dig it.
Because you got to maintain having something that's damn near 14 stories or that's tall as hell. Well, you don't really realize how big a damn cruise ship is until you walk up to it. You have something that big that floats on the water, relatively smooth. People constantly making up your bed, constantly serving food damn near 14 hours out of the day, taking care of stuff that you need, all of that. Those are some hard-working people, yo. Them some hard-working folks. Like, even the people who work at the restaurants, I'm like, I don't know how y'all live, because you got to prep for all these hungry mofos to eat every day. And be nice. Like, I've done customer service, but I don't know if I could be as damn nice as cruise ship people could be. You know, but, it was cool.
I could dig it.
It was cool. I mean, you know, like, having certain experiences, yeah, man, it was interesting. It was interesting. So got to cool out a little bit on that end. Jersey, New York, I'll be seeing y'all the next month or two for various things. Partially work, partially vacate. It's been a little bit since I've been up there. And I have Bermuda liquor, so I had to see my girlfriends at least. And be like, we got some Bermuda liquor, guys. We got to sit back and sip some of this during the barbecue, because it's barbecue season. Officially summertime we recording. And your girl don't drink a whole lot, but when I do drink, I drink good stuff. I'm just at that stage of life, like I don't drink alone. If it's the most I'll drink alone is a beer, and that's rare. So you know, when it's hard liquor time, it's quality. I'm too old to drink Everclear and like bullshit. You know what I'm saying? If I work hard, I'm gonna drink something that goes down smooth and ain't gonna kill me. But anyway,
it's funny that
you know,
it's funny that you brought up liquor, because I had got up with some of my people, some high school people from back in the day in Jersey, and I kind of wanted to stay away from liquor, but of course around my people, I had a little bit because I wanted to see where my body was. Mm-hmm. I hadn't drank in a minute, and I had something to eat, and I only had a little bit. It was some white liquor though, but it was a little bit. When I say little bit, I'm talking like less than a quarter cup of, you know what I'm saying, if you want to put it in cups or in that type of style measurement. Mm-hmm. And I was like, it just wasn't working for me. I was like,
Yeah, I could dig
I was like, okay. But you know, it's all good though. That's not for me to say whatever rant on that, but I try, people want to chill. People want to chill.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, but, look, it's like,
chilling is about knowing your limits. You know what I'm saying? And if your body's like, hey man, the most you're gonna have is a little dash and that's it, you just have your dash. Like me, I can't drink a damn thing, not even beer, without no food on my stomach. I don't have that constitution. Like, my friends aren't hard drinkers, but they will drink some rough stuff. It'll be high quality stuff, but it will be like, oh, you're gonna get a little bit after a minute. It's like, yeah, let's get the full plate first, because I'm too old to be earling. I really am.
No doubt.
The three to four times I've done it in my entire life, were horrible. And Mary is no fan of hangovers. So, you know what I'm saying? I'd be like, if we're going to have a little bit of this rum or tequila or whatever else, I need a plate. Once we get that plate, once my stomach feels good, we'll do a little test drink. See how one feels, because I'm stopping after I feel a certain way. And, it's all good. But anyway, y'all have heard us talk about personal stuff, which we had to because we haven't done it in a while. Y'all have heard us talk about our booze tolerances. So if you want to get us booze, get us good booze, but we ain't going to drink a whole lot of it at one time. And, speaking of booze from Bermuda, shouts out to this, I got that downstairs. There was this particular drink I had down there that mixed ginger beer and rum. Called The Darkened Story, which I'm surprised I never had it as many West Indians that I know and other island folk. But that joint was good. That joint was good. So if y'all do get good quality ginger beer though, cause I had some great ginger beer down there. Like that ginger beer that kicks to the back of your tongue, but it still had a nice sweetness to it. Gosling's, I think it's the name. Gosling's ginger beer was what I had down there. It's Gosling's ginger beer and Gosling's dark rum, and they mix it a certain way. That joint was banging. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't gonna do that with that D&G ginger beer that you get from like the corner store. that's like all corn syrup and ginger flavoring.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Like
the real, like when they make it fresh, it is off the hook. It's very nutritional. Mm-hmm. Very nutritious.
I mean, good ginger beer is dope in general because I had some of that stuff when I was down there. I was like, man, listen, I could drink this all day and be happy. And I don't even really drink fizzy stuff like that no more. But anyway, again, we've gotten to all of that. And yeah, that's a little portion of our Black American lives from DJ Fusion and the Black Hawk. Now, let's get into a few news joints. We're only going to do a few because I think some of this is going to get a little in-depth with some conversation before we get into the music, and our timing is good, so I want to keep that rolling. Yeah, man, 2016 is rough, man, for a lot of our celebrities and elders who are passing away. As old folks say, we all have our time and place, but there's times it's like, damn, what on earth is going down? We talked about Prince passing during our last show, and now we've unfortunately had the passing of a multifaceted great in the realms of sports and civil rights and being just a warrior for peace in general. The formerly known as Cassius Clay, known to everybody as Muhammad Ali.
No doubt.
And he passed away at 74 years old. As of broadcast time, we do not have the particular cause, even though he had been fighting Parkinson's disease for quite some time, at least the past, I say 20 to 30 years. It's been that. Muhammad Ali, man, from a personal standpoint, one of the reasons why my stepfather back in the day got to the Nation of Islam and later Sunni Islam was because of being influenced by Muhammad Ali.
No doubt.
And stuff. My stepfather, may he rest in peace, was a very, 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 very big fan of Muhammad Ali. I remember when We Were Kings documentary dropped. Like, that was it. It was like, and we are going to the movies. And we're going to make this a thing. And there was stuff I knew about him because, again, my stepfather was a fan of his and just a fan of boxing in general. Later on, I learned the other stuff. And Ali, I think, was very influential for facets of Black America because it was a particular time, especially if you were famous, people didn't want you to rock the boat in anything. You know what I'm saying? You were supposed to be good with just being the top Black dude or the first for white America in certain ways that are very similar to today, unfortunately, even in 2016. You had this Black man, literally the grandson of a slave, get into boxing, first as an amateur, then, did his thing in the Olympics, and later on, went ahead and got various boxing championships and all of that. I mean, the man literally only lost 5 professional fights. And 2 of those were after he retired. And what have you. You had a man who just didn't say, I'm not beef for certain things in white America at the time in terms of basic surface civil rights stuff, which of course were definitely major back in that day in the 60s and 70s. He publicly changed his religion, changed his name, and rolled with a Black nationalist religion and movement with the NOI, or again, Nation of Islam.
No doubt.
We're talking about a time where you had a lot of Black folks who were just there like, yo, you shouldn't associate with those guys.
No doubt.
You should just calm down and be the big happy boxer dude or whatever. When you have people who were trying to mush him out the box just for doing that, that's before he protested against being drafted for the Vietnam War.
No
where
doubt.
they took away his championships and gave him some jail time. And he was just like, fuck it. I'm a man. I ain't about that. I'm not going over there to fight people who ain't do nothing against me.
No doubt.
One of the things I think we had to remember with Ali was he personified a certain type of not just Black manhood, but Black personhood that is constantly denied to Black Americans and Blacks in the diaspora. We're supposed to be workers. We're supposed to be put into a particular box as entertainers and other types of things, as sexual objects and all that. Ali was like, not just like, I'm a man, but I'm a proud man. And I don't need to be shy about it. I have these beliefs and I don't got to be quiet about it. Y'all are going to have to deal with it. Like, I'm dope on this level and I'm dope on other levels. I made this sport better, and me being me forced parts of this country to become better. Because one of the ironic things people had to remember is that a lot of the things Ali did, he got a lot of pressure, including from the FBI at the time. People spying on Ali and people finding out about that and other things were part of the thing that actually exposed COINTELPRO to the world. Due to people, bugging stuff and doing various things. And later on in his life, he went to all different parts of the world fighting and promoting for peace, even while he was physically getting ill.
No doubt.
Ali was truly a man's man, and we mean this in the best way, not in the machismo way, or the superficial way, or the way that has been personally fucking with me a lot when people say that Ali, quote unquote, transcended race. Now, myself and the Black Hawk talked briefly about this when he passed away, but I'm going to say this a little bit. I hate that fucking phrase. I hate that phrase because it's always used towards a person of color when they get sick or when they die. For one, and it's always a way of trying to erase them being proud of being who they are, which includes their race and ethnicity. People didn't like Muhammad Ali for a long ass time. Quite a few people, because he was not the quote unquote good black man. He wasn't the good black person who just did what people wanted to do and kept it moving. He pushed a ton of boundaries. In a way, it's a little fucked up that he had to get sick for people to even pretend that they cared about him, that he was all of a sudden this great all-American dude.
No doubt.
Like, he had to become, for some people, less physically intimidating or not able to be as quick-witted and intellectual on an outside level to people. To me, I find that to be deep. And I also don't like the phrase that transcends race because they don't want that particular thing to influence other people. They don't want you to look at, they want you to be like he was a cool athlete, not that he was a cool athlete who was proud of being black and was telling other people they need to be proud of being black too. Or being proud of being themselves. Or to be like, I'm not accepting everything society says it's going to. I've never heard anybody say about a white person who died that, oh, they were great, they transcended race. I don't know if you have, sir, but I've never heard that shit before. Like, transcends race is almost like we like this part of a black person when they're neutralized and or dead, so we're going to take them on now. And we're going to try to define who they are. People talk about Martin Luther King transcended race. Yeah, he tried to, then y'all shot him. Because he just wanted basic humanity to be acknowledged as a human being and for others to be acknowledged as human beings who deserve chances too. Same with a cat like Ali. A lot of these cats made sacrifices that help make our world better. And let's not use the phrase transcends race to try to make everything see. That's like post-racial to me. They're both bullshit ass phrases. And anybody who use that, including somebody who's black, can go fuck themselves. As far as I'm concerned, because my race is nothing to transcend. It is a part of me. It is a part of my humanity. And black Americans in particular, black people in general, but black Americans in particular, always have a thing where people act like you're supposed to be ashamed of being black and you are somehow an evil rebel if you proclaim you're proud of being black. You know what I'm saying? I'm not beat for that. So with Ali, he was a great man in general. He was definitely a great black man. He was definitely a great black American. He was a great athlete. He was a great warrior for peace. But that man did not transcend race. If anything, if you want to get on some old, I don't want to get all hotepy and shit, but you know, everybody says from science or whatever that folks are descended from Africa, right? He was one of the ultimate human beings on this world who used his abilities as a athlete and entertainer to not just do that, but to really utilize that to fight for bigger and better things. And we have a lot of celebrities who don't even try to bother doing that anymore. We got a lot of celebrities who don't even bother trying to be beyond the surface anymore, who are black. But you know.
But Ali.
But yeah, let me go ahead. Sorry.
Yes, indeed. But Ali will be remembered by everybody, and I think that you didn't hear much from him, so it's like almost like he's still around. You know, you just heard that he has passed on, so it's like almost he's still here.
Mm-hmm.
And my memories of Ali coming up were in a house that was mostly men in it. You know, my brothers and my father and my mother. And Ali was a household name, a household word, phrase that I remember coming up. You know, people like Ali and Bill Russell and Will Chamberlain, Sugar Ray Leonard. You know, some names just came up a lot because of, you know, what they put into the sport or whatever. She said Fusion already said a lot, so I'm trying to put in things that relate more for what a black man would think. Ali was clearly the model for black masculinity. Only other person that black American men can look for is probably Malcolm X. That matches that. And probably the best examples of that came out of the Nation of Islam also. But Ali, if you compare Ali, and it's not always good to compare, but if you compare Ali to the people of his era, he was great amongst his era, and he was great amongst people who were after his era. You know what I'm saying? And everybody after Ali. And see, the funny thing is about the people of his era is that they weren't influenced by Ali like the people after him. And so, of course, everybody who came after Ali was influenced by every man who didn't have their father in their house. Whatever man that they knew that knew their mother or was around them and affecting them was influenced by Ali. Ali affected that affected the personhood of humanity in the sense of women can look to that. But as far as for black men, because I mean, he was an African American, not from Africa, not from the Caribbean. I mean, our descendants, our ancestors from that, but immediately from African America. So he couldn't really have been anything else but an African American. And a lot of people might not like me saying that. And I'm not mean to be mean, but based upon the history and how things are and the evolution of how black people are and the movement of the sun east to west, black people in the west are a special bunch. And Ali, like Michael Jackson and other people who've come up in America, are a part of that. You know what I'm saying? You know, Ali was like that during that era. You know, during the era before people were voting. You know, Ali was flamboyant black man, proud black man, as Cassius Clay. That was before voting. So, you know, Negroes were still getting lynched in the U.S., and Ali was like that.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? You know, one thing that I remember, I just remember my father and my brothers talk about Ali because they were older, so I remember the stories about Ali because I was too young to have bear witnesses. But I remember when my family lived in Harlem. I remember a story being relayed by my father about Negroes in the street yelling Ali's name after a fight. It was just like niggas in the street, Ali, you know. So, you know, because everybody knows Ali kind of represents almost like a Christ figure, or almost like that figure that came up, you know, Christ came up among the Romans, and this is the modern ones of the day, in the sense of gave people the hope to be able to deal with, you know, the pressures of, you know, of a system that at times is oppressive and repressive. And so, you know, it's very similar in that regard. Give people hope, and and not necessarily to fight physically, but in the sense of just a hope and will of spirit. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, Ali was that, you know, I mean, you know, and as, you know, and not even to sound mean, but as great as all the other people who died, you know, Ali was greater than them. this year. All the people that Ali was greater than them. And that is so Ali was like one of them once in a lifetime type people. You know what I'm saying? You know, probably, you know, for those who remember him and those who you know, were alive when he was alive still. Because he generated a energy for us just when he was here, you know. All his daughters is good looking. All of them, you know. But now it's not too much. Oh, one other thing I want to say about Ali is I remember somewhere me seeing something about actually two more things. Ali was a good-natured human being. Not all big, strong, powerful dudes are good-natured human beings. I remember one of these cats on the radio in D.C. playing something about Ali saying if I had him beat, you know what I'm saying, I didn't really want to keep, you know, beating up on him, you know, and just punishing the man. You know, I already had him beat, you know, and, you know, that's a certain mentality. That's not, you know, that's a sportsman as opposed to bloodlust, you know. But the other thing, you know, I think that was what attracted him into the Nation of Islam. You know, that good-naturedness. They didn't make him good-natured. He was already a good-natured human being.
What up?
So I think that's what attracted him. And also I remember seeing this, somewhere I saw this clip with him and Customata, his former trainer. And Cuss was still young. And younger than he was when, you know, at least, you know.
He trained Tyson,
Mike
right?
Tyson era.
Okay, yeah, yes. I thought so, okay.
But he was originally with Ali. And I remember seeing this one where they both had shirts and ties on, you know, slacks, and both had church shoes on, both of them. And they started sparring. They started, you know, play boxing for those who don't know what that means. It was one of the more beautiful moments of Ali that I had ever seen. It showed Cuss, who was an older man who wasn't supposed to look good, you know, with Ali in his prime, but he looked good, old Italian white man. They were sparring together, and it was just such a thing of beauty in the way they were going back and forth. And, you know, Cuss was getting with him as an older man, but of course his trainer, but was getting with him. And it just was beautiful. It was beautiful. And I think just something that just whatever stuck out in my mind or whatever. I remember seeing that. And also, it wasn't until I got a DVD from this brother in D.C. I think it's a new independent film by Omar Shabazz Films about Oh My God, Master Farad. And they show clips in that about Ali and Ali's connection with connection with Sam Cooke, which I didn't really know about, and his friendship with Malcolm X. You know, so you saw three real black men, you know, who are widely known in the media together at one time. You know what I'm saying? You don't always see that on television. You know what I'm saying? You know, the revolution will not be televised. You know, a lot of times you don't really see them type of Negroes on TV since, you know, but you know, a lot of those type of cats haven't, you know. But anyway, you know, those are examples to look to in the sense of, you know, for black men and for black people, and definitely, you know, we want to thank God for a person like Ali.
No doubt.
And
the man literally came from next to nothing, and he truly lived a life. He lived a life.
Yes, he did. And he also goes to show you also that you can never be too proud or boastful about achievements. Who gonna do Ali? Who gonna outdo Bill Russell? 12 championships, and then his last 2 he was player coach. Who gonna outdo that? You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if the rules were different during Bill's era, but who gonna outdo that though? In the new era, who gonna outdo that? So it's like, in the end of the day, you know, like, you had to be humble because there were certain cats that were so great that, you know, what you say is just like whatever, just to push one's chest out to make one feel whatever. Some of the greatest niggas was humble, and they surpassed you more than double. So it's like, you know, there's some rich niggas in entertainment. And the thing is, there's some rich niggas in entertainment that got way more money than him, but don't have the balls to say what he said, to align himself with those people publicly, and go to jail for what he went to jail for.
No doubt. And actually, I'm just going to really quickly give prayers and condolences to his friends, family, and fans, because what you said segues perfectly into something I wanted to talk about. And that was when I was in Durham, North Carolina for this joint. for the Moogfest joint. They had various panel tracks on Afrofuturism and what have you, which were interesting. But one of the things that rubbed me personally the wrong way was that, with the exception of one or two people, one who ironically calls himself Hieroglyphic Being, a really cool producer from Chicago and what have you, for people who like the house and techno-ian type stuff, is that, and this is not me saying that these are horrible human beings or anything like that, because I did not get those vibes. It's very weird to see a lot of famous people, especially when they're surrounded by more people who don't look like them. There were very few black people at this event for various reasons. It's very weird to see people try to be there like, I'm here because I'm black, but I can't necessarily I don't necessarily feel comfortable about being loud about, yeah, I'm black and y'all are here because you're trying to get some of this shine. You're trying to get some of this information. You're trying to get some of this vibe. Because this is not something that just happens at Moogfest. This has happened at other events I've been at too. Where, and again, this is just me. It might be the Black Hawk. I don't know. I go to some of these events and they will have various famous black folk who I'm just here like, y'all make more money than probably everybody in this arena right now. You're living pretty comfortably, yet you seem scared to touch certain subject matter. Or to get into certain things. Nobody's saying got to be all combative and wear red, black, and green all day and onks and like be loud and be there like y'all are a low life form or some shit. Who the fuck wants to hear that all fucking day? But at the same token, it's like you shouldn't like fucking. You can't always be neutral as a black person in America because we're not accepted as even being people by a lot of folks. Like when I was on vacation. The only news channel we weren't unfortunately able to get was Headline News and CNN. And they had that joint about the, I don't know if you had saw this, Black Hawk, that joint about the gorilla that got killed.
No, I didn't.
Okay. This gorilla got killed in the zoo because, this young boy fell into its, habitat. And they were like, if we tranquilize it, it might end up attacking the boy. So they kill it, right? And the second people found out that this boy had black parents, it was over. Some people. Because yeah, folks were just there like, well, they should be punished, this, that, and the third, this poor rare animal got killed. I'm like, look, I don't have kids, but if you've ever been around small kids, little kids can run away fast as hell and get into some nonsense. Oh, no. And while I respect nature and animals can be big and majestic and all of that, if it's between my child or a child I know and a gorilla, the gorilla gotta die. That's just how it gotta go. But people all of a sudden got dumb racial with it. Where it's like, well, you know, they should have got killed too, and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? Is this a conversation people are having right now? You know what I mean? And the little bit of time I was on the internet, because I saw people like going back and forth on Facebook, and I'm like, I don't got time for this, and I'm not using my data plan to see people babble about this on some international rates. It's one of those things I look at, and I'm like, this is how much people look down on black folks. It's always, somehow an animal has more of a life rate than a human being. You know what I mean? With black Americans, as much as we have stuff going on with like the various movements, including the recent, you know, Black Lives Matter vibe, people bringing up police brutality and all that, people have cried more over that damn lion that got killed in Zimbabwe by some poachers than black people who ain't do shit and got killed.
Oh, no.
Regardless of their background. And we can't depend at all on celebrity for carrying the entire burden of people. You can't really depend on people to do all of that. But it's very weird to have somebody like Muhammad Ali pass away, who, again, used their celebrity for bigger and better causes. You got some black folks who are there like, I'm even scared about talking about being black in America. Or that y'all are doing something wrong because that might fuck with my check. You're more scared of having a check get shortened than helping out your people, which helps out you in the long run. Like, I don't know, like it just really irritated me because I'm looking at these famous black producers and singers. I mean, like Janelle Monáe was at that piece, producers Christian and Rich were at that piece, Reggie Watts was at that piece, a bunch of folks, and I'm just here like, y'all are at this panel, and with the exception of one or two people, y'all are kind of dancing around some of the stuff people are asking and talking about. And again, it wasn't a total thing. Like, we have the audio of that particular panel up there. But it's one of those things I'm sitting at, and I'm looking around at the audience, and I'm looking at these folks. And you just kind of had to sit back and look at things, you know. Like, we've had a past year or two, we had some black celebrities who even want to talk about the shooting in Charleston, where 9 people got killed in a church, where 9 black people got killed in a church. From teenagers to somebody who was like damn near 80 years old.
Ain't that funny?
By a crazy white dude who had manifestos online saying all this racist crap. And you have some celebrities say nothing about that. Not saying that you got to make big speeches, or not even, but just saying that, wow, that's fucked up. Because it was fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got to look at some of these black celebrities passing away who went through worse times, who lived through segregation times, who had backbone to say something. You got a lot of cats who don't say something now. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. And that's just a little example I have. Again, y'all listen to the panel audio we got up on the current feed right now, and y'all judge for yourself. For me, certain things just felt super strange about it. And also on the side note with some of these festivals, this is my suggestion, and I'm going to talk to the Black Hawk offline about something I want to try to do about this. More community folks need to be at these events. Now, music festivals aren't necessarily cheap, and I know it costs a lot of money to get stuff done or whatever, but it was weird to me to go to Afrofuturism panels, one of which was actually really good with Janelle Monáe and the director of her upcoming film about these 4 black ladies who worked for NASA back in the day to get folks to the moon for the first time. Like, they worked on the mathematics and engineering part. Fascinating story. Unfortunately, the audio for that got messed up. I wasn't able to post that up. But they were just telling about their struggle in terms of getting the movie done and getting the word out, and just Hollywood and stuff in general, and these ladies' story. And it was a really good joint. But that panel, and people who were on my personal Facebook saw, I'm like, it's kind of weird for me to be up in this piece at an Afrofuturism panel at 9 a.m. on a Saturday where world famous Janelle Monáe is here talking. Hollywood folks are here talking. And there might be 25% black people in this audience. And I talked to you on the phone after that joint, actually. I'm like, this makes me feel weird. And I ran to an older black cat downtown after I went to that panel. I talked to them, and they were like, they didn't barely promote that event through any, like, community outlets, much less black outlets. And I thought that was deep. Like, these events need to have more regular folks there, especially when they have an educational aspect, much less the music aspect. And also, if I can keep it all the way live, and this is going to be the last I talk about this before we get into, like, some quick entertainment points, because I really want to get into some music. Can I say I am fucking tired of going to hip-hop shows that are majority white people, and they just seem to want to, like, pretend that they like hip-hop music and leech off of black pain? And again, this is me, and this is not a diss towards people who are genuine fans and stuff, because music is universal. People can like whatever the hell they want, and I've seen people who like whatever the hell they want. For me, especially in this era, we have a lot of trap hip hop and southern hip hop. There were some very good acts at this joint. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Denzel Curry. Shout out to Professor Newton. Shout out, of course, to the GZA of Wu-Tang Clan, and some other good folks who were there. I don't like the aspect of, because a lot of trap is like some real pain shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doesn't necessarily have to like the music, but there's the party stuff, but there's like the struggle is real type of stuff. And to see big crowds of white people almost seem happy to like shout out these lyrics, but I'm like, do you really understand what the fuck they're saying? You're just waiting for the beat to drop and to do your little I'm turned up dance. I don't know, maybe I sound like an old ass woman. That shit annoys me. It annoys me. The most genuine white folks who were at the particular hip-hop show I went to were the ones who saw GZA at the end. But Wu-Tang has a whole different era of fans. A group of fans. I think there's more of appreciation on an artistic level, especially with a cat like GZA, who, if we keep it 100, is probably the more openly intellectual dude of the crew. And what have you. Besides that's on the lyrical end. But I don't know, man. I just don't like that. I don't like the fact that black folks are great for entertainment, are great to make you feel safe and post-racial, but you can't even have these folks in your audience like that, or given the chance. I should put that this way: given the chance to be a part of such things. I'm happy a event like Moogfest even tried to have Afrofuturism stuff there. I actually met one of the brothers who helped set that joint up through them, because this was the first year they had that particular event in Durham. But I don't know, man. Just something just really makes me mad that access to educational portions of stuff seems to be severely limited. Like, music festivals in general need to go ahead and at least have some scholarship program for kids to go. Have some lower rates and sell a certain amount of stuff out. Like something, like, things like this shouldn't occur where, you know, Bootsy Collins performed at a part of Durham, but I unfortunately wasn't able to make it to. That was a part of Moogfest. Why didn't the black folks know about that? Unless they happen to be on the net and do something, who lived in that area. You know, I don't know. Like, I'm just a little tired of black folks being used as props for people and whatnot. But anyway.
No, what she's saying, I just want to say briefly what she's saying. I remember seeing that at events and clubs in New York in the 90s. And I just remember a specific one for people who remember New York stuff in the 90s, Giant Step.
Oh, I remember Giant Step.
That's when, and you know, my brother put me deep on that. And, you know, I've always been a conscious kind of like psychic spiritual dude. So I didn't necessarily have to have a conversation with you to pick up on certain vibes. And I was decent then. I'm much better on that now, but I was decent then. And I just remember a situation where, you know, whites using blacks to start beef with other blacks. I remember visualizing this, seeing this. And this was in the early 90s. So this is, you know, I think music is a universal thing, but, you know, there's always going to be, and, you know, don't get me wrong, there are blacks who do that to other blacks.
Oh, no question.
You know what I'm saying? But
this is not a completely only one race does it thing. Let's make that perfectly clear. I'm just bringing up a specific example from when I was out.
But the example, but see, the thing is, and I'm piggybacking on it because that's 2016, and we're talking about me being at something that was like somewhere between 1990 and 95 in that era. So I remember seeing it then. So that's what I mean, not just saying it is or whatever, because obviously that's not what I meant. We just say that so people won't think that. But I definitely remember that, and you know, people, African Americans, and you know, or / creators of hip hop, you know, have to, you know, just kind of be aware of that, you know, or certain aspects of hip hop. I'll say, you know, hip hop was a kind of communion of different aspects of Black, Caribbean, you know, culture, whatever, and African American, it obviously made a significant contribution. But no doubt though, it's all good though.
No doubt.
It's just more or less just looking at the history of it and how things have gone.
No doubt. Like, I'm trying to find a nice way of putting it, but I really can't. I don't like the fetishization of Black pain, and just because it's being put out there creatively, or Black struggle. And I don't like people going to these shows looking at Black folks of a particular background like they're zoo animals there to entertain them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just don't care for that. Like, Denzel Curry in his project says some serious shit on top of the party joints. But some folks are just there like, ooh, this sounds grumpy and it has a hook. Here's the beat. How about you listen to that shit and try to solve that? You know what I'm saying? Besides enjoying the song. How about you think on that and identify and like these type of folks, not because they make music, but because they're people. Maybe I'm looking at this shit too deep. I don't know. I'm about to be 40 in 3 years, and what the fuck I know. Just something that's on my mind. And this is not a diss towards that entire event, because actually I enjoyed myself at the event. I met some interesting people of different backgrounds who I wouldn't have ran into. I ran into Negroes from Iowa at the event. I was like, how the fuck did that happen? Because again, I attract people who tell me about their towns, and I attract other people of color who are just there like, hey, here's another person of color at this event we didn't think would be here. It's my superpower. But and they had great workshops for people who know about the synthesizers, like when they talk about Moog, like the cat Bob Moog. He made those ill synthesizers that folks like Stevie Wonder and all of them used, and people still make music with today. They had great workshops where you can actually build your own joints or learn about the technical side of things, on top of just lots of panels and performances and other stuff in general. I think it's a cool event. More people need to check out and get to. I just want them to grow and be more diverse with their stuff. Now, I was told this event was held in Asheville, North Carolina beforehand, which is definitely not as diverse of an area. This is the first time they had it in Durham, which is more of a college-y area with like Duke University, North Carolina Central, and all of that, on top of VA hospitals and stuff like that. And, definitely has its black population. I want to have more of these events especially that are held in these cities, to just embrace more of the city. I think it helps out everybody at the end of the day. But
I agree.
But overall, man, I mean, if people want to check out Moogfest, we got lots of pictures up on the FuseBox photography site. Black Radio's back to have a post up soon. I'm gonna do a little music mini mix of folks who I thought were cool, who I saw performing music I was exposed to, and all of that. And also on Moogfest.com. Check out the site. Give it a glance. I think they're really onto some awesome stuff. But I just want to have more people that look like me and more people that look like other facets of America there. I'm a little tired of going to these events and not seeing it be as diverse with inquisitive minds as it can be. But yeah, that's it. Speaking of music, let's do a little quick music hit rundown. I'm not going to try to do this for too much longer. It's just been a very interesting past week or so of things. We are in a reunion season and new group season with music. Diggable Planets is going back on tour. They got to stop. I know for DC they got to stop at the 9:30 Club. I got to see about tickets for that. Dungeon Family is reuniting in Atlanta for the One Music Fest performance in September. All of Dungeon Family. That's going to be crazy. I'm sitting here like pondering. I want to take my ass on the bus to that joint. I got to see how that goes. Let's see here. Nile Rodgers is getting nominated to the Songwriter Hall of Fame, which is awesome. Well deserved.
No doubt.
Superdy duperdy well deserved. Let's
Jersey goes out.
Interesting music note, which shows the power Michael Jackson had before he passed away with that publishing catalog. Google wanted to buy Michael Jackson's stake in Sony ATV. Google, like half of your paycheck ain't even one freaking stock Google. So think about how much money that joint is. And people end up selling it for like I think about $750 million, $650 million, something like that. Mike was on it.
Mike was on it. Mike started out selling the Beatles and Elvis.
And had that publishing from a bunch of other cats.
He was on him after that.
No doubt, no doubt. Let's see here. What else music-wise? I am looking at my tablet right now, you guys, because I had some stories I had pulled up. I just wanted to touch base on that before one or two serious news stories. And wrapping this bad boy up and all of that. While I'm pulling up this stuff, let me announce some upcoming things. Our interview with B-Girl of STL Hip Hop and the Final Call and whatnot is still getting crazy downloads, and with all the stuff that's been happening with the current election cycle, we're doing another interview soon and talk. So yeah, that's gonna be crazy. As of broadcast time, Hillary Clinton looks like she's gonna be the presumptive Democratic nominee. Donald Trump already is the Republican nominee presumptive, which that to me it just shows how fucked up a part of America is. At this juncture, honestly, if you vote for Trump, you're a racist or you're a coward or you're a contrarian. There's no other place for you. Cause you can't have this dude saying all this crazy racist shit and sexist shit, doesn't even have a stance on anything. Love or hate the GOP, those cats have stances. This cat doesn't have a stance on shit besides spraying himself orange every day and running his mouth and being on Twitter. You're just a waste of a human being if you vote for Donald Trump. Unfortunately, America has a lot of those.
That's true.
The only thing I can say right now is that, yeah, Hillary Clinton has mad problems. She does. At this juncture, we don't know who's running for VP with either. This might boost their potential presidency. It might not. All I'm going to advocate is what I always advocate. Exercise an educated vote. I personally believe that people need to register in third parties post haste because the Democratic or Republican Party don't really give too much of a fuck about black folks or other types of folks. Now, some are going to do you less dirty than the other. Let's keep it 100. If you're a black person and you're part of the GOP, you want to be a slave as far as I'm concerned, especially the modern day GOP. Because what the fuck? That Lincoln shit passed over 100+ years ago. Get the fuck out my face. You know what I'm saying? But I personally believe that whether you are registered Democratic or with third party, because quite frankly, those are the only two choices you should have, if you have any damn sense whatsoever. You need to exercise an educated vote, not just for the presidential race, but for all these local and state races. Because whoever's president, as we've seen with President Obama, if Congress gets hemmed up, they're screwed. Or at bare minimum, they could do less damage. If heaven forbid in November we got to be like, fuck, this country super sucks, Trump's president and whoever the hell is crazy enough to run with them, we need to have a Congress and state legislatures and other places that are just there like, hell no, as much as they can to stuff that goes down. So there's enough information in the internet age where you can find out about people's stances, policies, interviews, history, all of that. Exercise an educated vote. And honestly, if you don't feel like affiliating with a particular party anymore, y'all have heard some of our interviews in the presidential election series with everybody from the Socialist Party USA to the Workers' World Party. We got more coming up. Check out these folks, and if you really feel that it's about it, register with them. Or register as independent in general, because they need to fight for independent votes. I think Black America did themselves a disservice hopping too heavy onto the Democratic Party. Because the Democratic Party acts like your vote is to be expected. Everybody should earn your vote. Now, again, it's going to have to be a third-party person or Hillary as far as I'm concerned. But Hillary still needs to earn your vote, and one should vote off of more than just fear. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's enough reason, too. Don't get it fucked up. But honestly, with all the experience and power, and I'm sure the stuff that's going to be talked about throughout the next few months, if Hillary loses this shit, it ain't going to be because of somebody voting for a third-party candidate. It's going to be because she fucked up. It's going to be because she fucked up. Like, let's not pull out this nonsense about, oh, well, if this third party didn't run, folks would lose. No, you've had more life experience than I've been on Earth as a politician. You have a reality TV star who lies all the time running, which, again, doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be easy for you. Look at how this country is. But, you know, don't be fucking dumb, yo. Even if you feel like you got to, you know, hold your nose and vote for Hillary, look at your local elections and stuff, man. You can change the system from the ground up if you want to work from the inside. And always, whoever the fuck gets to be president, you got to go and work from the outside, too. That's just how this country works. But that's my political rant for now, because all the little side shit just seems like it's rinse and repeat right now, and getting in those details is, like, mad redundant at the present. Let's see here. The political organization of Black Lives Matter in the United States and Toronto. I'm going to talk about that with B-Girl when we do our interview. Because, a lot has been going on with that, man. A lot.
All right.
And, I don't want to talk about that all day because it's going to be an in-depth joint. Let's see here. What else do we got going on? Alan Toussaint has a post-passing album that just dropped that's really good. American Tunes. There's that one news story I want to talk about because we gonna have to keep real fast. Oh, I have not seen the new Roots yet. If enough people request it, I will watch it on the History Channel. That came on also when I was on vacation. And time is short. If y'all want to review, a lot of y'all email us, message us, whatever. Let me know.
The X-Men Apocalypse.
Oh, yeah, that's actually what I was going to bring up next. How did you feel about it?
Well, I'm a sci-fi person, so I liked it because it was sci-fi and I was entertained. Now, whether it was great, you know, it's up to, you know, that's in the eye of the beholder. I don't necessarily feel it was great, but I thought I enjoyed it. I thought it was one of my top 3 favorites of the X-Men movies. And I like the fact that in the very beginning, you know, these movies, they have to touch on things related to Black folks. They got to, because nothing spiritual came out of Europe. So therefore, you're really only going to deal with Black folks. And they kind of deal with that in the very beginning when they show ancient. They didn't really show Black folk, but they showed, you know, pale-skinned people in a Black environment, you know, which was ancient, which was easy, but whatever. But one thing was interesting is that there was these conflicts between the priesthoods, and that was a historical thing. And, you know, people battling, going back and forth on certain things. And then, you know, as far as them getting weak, and then by the time the Greeks came in, it had already become weak and feeble for them to just to be able to come in. But no, it was interesting. They touched on that, and I thought that was interesting. Certain things that they touched on, certain things in certain movies in general. But I thought in general that it was enjoyable and wasn't great. But I mean, as far as to me, going out and night and seeing that, a little bit of popcorn soda. I mean, I don't know if it was that bad to have not to at least have been whatever. Because not every movie's going to be great that you go out to see at night, or just you're entertaining people and you're going out. Especially if you're entertaining people and you're going out, that one wouldn't have been a bad movie for that. But whether it was great, whether it was like Star Wars great, no.
Okay.
No.
I'm gonna put it like this. I am the resident comic book geek of the crew, and I have serious issues with it in that regard. Is it the worst movie I've seen? No. Is it the worst X-Men movie? No. Honestly, as a movie, I felt it was rather meh. It's pretty much X-Men for me. Like, I peeped it while I was on vacation and whatnot, and I actually saw it twice. I saw it at a matinee, and one of our lovely listeners sent us a link of dubious quality to it. I'm not going to say from where, but it was a very clear copy. Cause I'm like, let me give it another chance, cause whatever. And I look at this joint and I'm like, there are good parts. Like, I believe my man who is Magneto does a great job. I believe the sister that got to be Storm was definitely 1,000 times better than Halle Berry, even though she barely did anything in the movie due to just how they wrote the stuff. And Apocalypse is a fascinating character, and they did get a good actor for him with Oscar Isaac, but he didn't have that much to do. I think part of my beef was, while they had some dope action set pieces, certain characters didn't have stuff to do in a certain way till like various climaxes. They would just seem to be just kind of, they were here and gone. And if you're going to do like these type of comic book movies, especially those that have history that you know for a fact by now have diehard fan sets, you don't got to do everything exactly like a comic book. I mean, Marvel hasn't done that, but they put out majority great movies, while this one was done by a Fox. You got to get your shit together, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of us 90s kids who are like watching the cartoons and reading the books and stuff, when you saw this joint, you were just there like, wow, y'all just really half-assed a bunch of people. You had some mutants who didn't even show their powers. I was like, dude, you're just making the teenage nerd in me mad. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, hey, if you just want to like sit back and zone out, it's cool. For me, honestly, if it was on cable and I didn't have jack shit to do and it was raining, I'd probably have it on in the background. But I just felt rather meh at the end of the day about it. Like, I can't wreck shop on it, but I can't say that that shit was great. You know what I mean? And honestly, with a cat like Apocalypse is my life, a little bit of nerd part. Like, you brought up the Egyptian side and the other things. Apocalypse has a super kind of bugged out history. And they lightly touched on it, because at first I was like, oh shit, I might be wrong. Maybe, you know, some of my people I know who do movie reviews might have been tripping, because sometimes the nerd cats who do reviews can get a little extra. But then to me, it felt like they kind of like, they didn't shit the bed, but they got constipation, I guess, and it just ended up being the way I wanted to be. But hey, man, if you like X-Men joints and summer blockbustery type of deals, and you're waiting for Doctor Strange or something to come out, and got like, I don't know, $7 for the matinee, hey, whatever. Otherwise, y'all know how the internet works.
No, definitely. No, definitely. And I think that's coming from a person that's more hardcore in the comics. I mean, I was in the comics, but I'm not as hardcore as you. But definitely, I think it's worth seeing. And I wanted to say briefly that I agree with you. The guy who played Apocalypse was a good performer. He was
actually in the Star Wars movie. He was my man, the pilot dude in the most recent Star Wars. God, why can't I think of his name?
Oh, the dude who was with the black dude.
God, my mind's going blank right now. But y'all know who I'm talking about. Yeah. He was great in Ex Machina too. Which actually, I need to show you that joint for sci-fi. That's a great movie.
No, just his demeanor and how he came, I thought that was good. And X-Men also deals with the ancient world and how they dealt magic. They levitated those heavy rocks in the pyramids too, because the ancient Egyptians. The ancient conventions, were proficient and basically the forerunners of all magic. That's how they did that. There was no Jewish slaves and nothing, no crazy business like that. But I like X-Men and movies like that do kind of touch on those things, or kind of bring a little tidbit of information. And if anything, it does that, whether you can watch it at home or what have you.
On a side movie review in the Nina Simone movie, Nina, that has Zoe Saldana, that movie fucking sucks. That's my personal opinion. And that's even... Well, man, listen. Even without the horrible makeup they put on Zoe Saldana to play her, we already talked about the controversy about her playing Nina Simone and the multiple reasons why plenty of times. The movie is just bad. The storytelling is bad. The direction is bad. I can't say Saldana is a horrible actress, but she does not have the gravitas to me to play Nina Simone. And honestly, you know that you screwed up with a Nina Simone movie when you can't license her music. They had Saldana singing, and granted, Saldana doesn't have a terrible voice or nothing. But I'm like, you pissed off the estate where they're like, you can't use even an iota of this music.
Oh, I never knew that. They wouldn't. So that just goes to show you that something else was involved when the estate say, no, we don't want you to use the music. You have to do something else.
Like, seriously,
so
if you get it for the bootleg, man.
So therefore, that's somebody's interpretation of Nina Simone.
Yeah. Which, people do that with biopics and other stuff, granted. But honestly, man, it's just a bad movie. It's just a bad movie. Because I'll give a movie a chance. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Nina
bad.
Simone, before she died, she was supposed to be conscious. She was, trying to study the hidden knowledge, the ancient mysteries, metaphysics. She was into that before she died.
What else I talk about? We didn't talk about Captain America last time, but I'll be brief. I enjoyed it. The latest Captain America to me was the bomb, and as a comic book geek, especially as a black woman comic book geek, Black Panther did his thing.
No doubt. I like the fact that I saw it. I did like it. To me, it was like the X-Men joint. That it was entertaining. Now, it wasn't my favorite Avenger movie, whether it was them together or a single movie or a solo movie, but I did like it and I thought it was enjoyable, definitely. One thing that I thought was prime in it, they showed Black Panther, they showed my man Don Cheadle as War Machine, and they showed the Falcon dude in one scene, at one place at one time, 3 black heroes. And, I guess we can probably count the amount of movies that ever did that, in one hand, in the sense of, saying. And so that was cool. And, Don Cheadle is kind of the elder performer amongst the other 2 brothers. And Chad Mosman being like the youngest of the 3. And it was cool, though. It showed, what was that, a cat, a hawk, and a woman. That was the interesting symbolism, but I definitely thought that was worse. And I didn't see the first Captain America movie. That wasn't really made on the dude. I think when I found out his character was coming from Brooklyn, I think that kind of urged me to see it. But when I first saw him, I wasn't made on him. I was like, But when I saw him, I did like it, though. I guess
that's my thing with Marvel movies. Like, characters I don't care about, they've made me at least be there, like, this is relatively interesting. Like, I give less than 3 damns about Thor. I never read a Captain America comic damn near till I was an adult. And all of that. But I think with any movie, the storytelling is good. When the storytelling is good and the action is good, because I personally am a fan of the second Captain America movie. The first one was cool enough. I was more surprised I even remotely thought it was cool. The second one went into high gear. This one, because of all, they've been building up a nice little history of all these characters. Like, this was my big entertainment movie. Like, the movie theater around my way. I saw it over there. Full house. At the end of that joint, when you have little black kids who are amped to talk about Black Panther like crazy, I'm like, this shit is cool as hell. And then there was an older white dude who sitting next to me who was my age, and I was sitting in between this dude and a Latina woman. And it's about the generational age range. And we're all just there like being kids, like, oh shit, there's Spider-Man. Like Black Panther about to give those folks them hands, you know what I'm saying? oh shit, at the door, Mill J with, you know, the black lady bodyguard, which, you know, deep cut for us folks who are comic book dorks or whatever. I don't know if you remember that scene. I mean, this shit's already been out for over a month plus, so there ain't no real spoiler in terms of the plot or whatever. But for folks who saw the movie and they saw Black Widow try to roll up on T'Challa, who's the Black Panther or whatever, and there was this tall black sister who was like, yo, you know, you're gonna have to move or be moved, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, yeah,
I remember that scene just toward the end, like bald head sister. I remember before she said it, just the walk and all that, it was definitely very. That was very sexy.
Yeah, that's
definitely.
Yeah, that's for that. Well, for one thing, that's a comic because he actually has female bodyguards. Which actually shouts out to the folks who are doing the new Black Panther series. Get that on Comixology. It's fucking good. But anyway, like that's part of his female body team, and it was kind of cool because us folks from different parts were just there like, oh shit, they got the female bodyguard. And we're sitting here like, is this black chick about to kick Black Widow's ass? I'm kind of for it. And it was kind of funny that they had homeboy in that scene had that look like, I'm kind of into this, but no. It might be, you know, he had that look like, he had that look, this is kind of hot. I'm like, yeah. Y'all got Black Panther to a T.
I like the way he played
you know
that. I like the way he did that. It was like he was amped about it, but he was like, this bitch might lose control, and I might not be able to stop the look on his face.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, that was my big entertainment movie of stuff so far. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm being unfair comparing X-Men to that, because the X-Men movies have been, for me, fluctuating. But I'm like, they did a great introduction to that character. All the other characters had great development, and Paul Bettany, who played Vision, I thought was really good, and what have you. And actually, for my comic book people, really quick on that, I just started reading that series off of some folks' recommendations. Holy crap, that's a great series, and it's not just because of the action. Like, it gets dark, but it's good. But that's all I'm going to say, because I'm wrapping up a particular series on that right now. I think that's about it for my movie. Oh, Zootopia for people who like kitty movies. That's good. I saw that, but it's good. Not just in a cute cartoon way. They get into they kind of get into some black shit on there, and like some racial and some racial and sex issue shit. But of course, with like cute bunnies, I'm like, they made this partially for adults.
Mm-hmm.
But
no doubt.
But that's how some of the best cartoons are, quite frankly. And Pixar always is able to do a good balance on those ends. But that was a really cute movie. I advise people to see it. I know during the last broadcast I recommended Hardcore Henry for my straight up action people, because it's a ridiculous movie. But if you just like ridiculous action that does have a decent plot, not the most deep plot, but decent enough, and you just see some crazy shit in that movie. And the ending is like one of the best petty endings I've ever seen. All I'm going to say is, if you had your heart broken, you want to do this to somebody, you had that thought. And that's how the movie ends. But it's cool. But anyway. Is
it a comedy? Is it a comedy or is it serious?
It's more straight up action that has comedy elements. Real short summary, because it doesn't really give a whole bunch of shit away. The movie opens with this dude on an operating table. And you get the idea that they've like cyborged him out. And this chick at the table, you know, tells him some stuff, and she's pretty much filling in a little bit of a story because supposedly he got partial amnesia. And you think that this chick is his girl, and she gets kidnapped, and he goes through this series of stuff to try to get her back. And there's one or two actually really good twists in this movie that I was pleasantly surprised they thought about that deeply. But the main hook of it is that it's first person. In other words, like if you were an action person, and you're seeing like your hands move and you beating up motherfuckers and shooting them and stabbing them and shit, everything is filmed in that perspective. So like, there's some pretty bugged out scenes in it that are pretty amazing. Besides the fact that the movie doesn't get too stupid. I forget the white man. I think Charlito Copley, the dude that was in District 9. He's in the movie as an important part. I'm not going to give away, but it's a crazy ass movie. But I mean, if you wanted to talk about sheer entertainment, about an hour and a half, I enjoyed the shit out of that movie. I didn't expect it. I saw that because I was bored one day. I just felt like going outside. And I was like, this is great, but I can see why some people would be there like, I can't watch this shit. If this sounds good, if this sounds good to you, get the DVD, or if it's still playing in the movie theater, go on and see it. You know, you might want to matinee it up, but I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I thoroughly did. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. Oh, random side note. I know some people saw the Billboard Prince tribute that Madonna and them did, and it was like not really that good to me. I mean, hey, everybody do their thing, but I'm like the Billboard. I was like, this is kind of some bullshit. BET, however, is going to be doing their Prince tribute for the BET Awards, and they might actually do this joint right because they got Sheila E. and D'Angelo heading it.
Yeah,
because
they need some elders there to do. I mean, let's just be real. And Sheila should be like, you know, top 3 elders that should be in there. No doubt about that. No doubt.
And yeah, I mean, I saw people ripping into it like the day after. I was there like, yeah, this wasn't really, you know, I can't say it was trash, but I'm like, this really wasn't good, you guys. I mean, you know, Sheila E. worked with him, and he's still there. Nobody at Billboard thought of that. I mean, I know Madonna's an icon and shit, but nah, B. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, Sheila E. gonna come in there, high priestess with them drums. And she's gonna have some of the best musicians and, you know, people that worked with Prince, and it's gonna be something spiritual.
It's going to be a thing, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, BET's trying to do right. I'll give you props for trying to do right. Just don't try to squeeze at nobody who's going to bullshit. I don't think it's going to happen, but we got to put it out there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, did you hear about Rage Against the Machine and Public Enemy doing a supergroup?
What they're doing an album together?
They are supposed to be doing an album together, and they're going to be touring. The group is called Prophets of Rage.
I think that's a good thing. God bless them both.
I'm very curious to see how that goes down. And I'm like, have a DC stop, please, or at least one of these music festivals I'm going to this year, because it has all the potential in the world to be dope. And I don't necessarily see either side like half-assing it just because. So, that's a thing, and I'm just trying to see if there's anything else I want to talk about before wrapping it up. I am literally looking at my tablet. Completely random joint. Pusha T wrote the I'm Loving This jingle for the McDonald's advertisement. And he got a few million for that. So I'm like, you talk drug rap, what you do McDonald's jingles. Hey, man, make your money, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Because you know that was some major freaking money. Screw it. I think that is about it for now. There was a court case I wanted to talk about briefly. Oh, there was a young dude who was in jail for 8 years because the police forced him to confess to a crime he did not commit in terms of killing 4 people. The actual killer, who was a professional hitman, confessed to it, but they kept that young boy in jail for 8 years until, you know, it went through the court system. So that's another reason why we talk about that, you know.
What state is that?
I think it was Michigan. I'm trying to pull up the story now, 'cause I just posted it up like a day ago.
It really doesn't even matter, because that thing has happened everywhere in America. So it just goes to show you, when people tell you like that shouldn't talk about race, it just goes to show you the spirit of fear, cowardice, and the devil that is just tempting people when these things blatantly are happening.
It's definitely a high level of cowardice, because for me, I'm here like, look, it's obvious that it was Michigan. I was right. It is obvious that the system is jacked up. It's obvious. I mean, there was a young white dude. Shout out to The Intercept. I was just reading that article earlier today. He got tased by the police for pretty much nothing. And his father was a law enforcement agent. And this guy is now permanently damaged in terms of range of movement and other stuff. Because this cat kept shooting this taser at this guy. He ended up going into cardiac arrest and didn't have oxygen go to his brain for like a few minutes. Like that boy could have died. So I'm like, this type of thing, we talk about it from the black perspective because we're Black American and we have every fucking right to do so. But this stuff happens everywhere. Yeah, man, they made this boy confess at the age of 14. And he ain't do that shit. And the hitman told him where the gun was and everything, and that the boy didn't play a role. So somebody else confessed to it. Because in their self, they were like, this cat doesn't deserve jail. And that dude's in jail for 8 years because the police just had to railroad somebody. That shit is nuts, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm not saying that type of shit to bring people down. I'm saying that because, you know, it needs to be put out there. If we don't put it out there, you know, somebody else has to, and we feel the need to put it out there.
And also, those should be actions that you shouldn't want to take upon yourself, even if you're not police, because at the end of the day, you know, what's up with one of the older laws is what goes up must come down.
Mm-hmm.
It might take a second, you know, you throw an object up, or it might take a couple 100 years.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Civilization goes up and it will fall.
No doubt, no doubt. Oh, this is gonna be just me being petty to wrap this show up because we're good on the intro end, but I definitely want to get into this music. So Maria Sharapova got suspended from tennis for 2 years for doping. Now, an athlete doping is not a surprise for me. Again, because I'm just petty. I'm just there like y'all talk all this shit about Serena and Venus Williams. Them chicks ain't never dope up for shit. This white broad doped up, and she kept catching constant L's from Serena. You took wild drugs and got constantly doped up, and now you suspended. What goes up goes down, as my man the Black Hawk just said. You know, I ain't got no sympathy for your ass.
Yep.
None. None. Now, unfortunately, this chick's will probably still keep all her endorsement and shit because, you know, various folks protect their own and all of that. But I don't know, man. I saw that shit. I laughed this afternoon. I'm like, good. Your ass deserves that. Your ass deserved that. Y'all kept trying to bring down not just the Williams sister, but they fam, especially they pops. And I'm like, you know what those young ladies haven't done? Got into one iota of trouble. Not one. And you know good and damn well they've been wanting to bring them chicks down.
No doubt.
All natural black athleticism and smarts.
Beautiful.
With chicks that look that are gorgeous. They're gorgeous women.
Beautiful, very good looking. Beautiful, very good looking, and keeping it righteous.
And smart ladies.
You know what I'm saying?
And
I mean,
ladies.
what else could a joker ask for? You know what I'm saying? It's all good. It's all good.
Like, y'all can keep making them sour faces, you know. them black folks is rocking. And what else? Oh, and by the way, since well, no, I'm going to bring up that case with that white boy later on because we've talked a lot during this particular week's show. We just talked about that particular last case, and there was this real short summary. There was this young white fellow from Stanford who ended up getting caught by two other dudes who happened to not be scumbags, raping an unconscious girl, and that dude only got 6 months in prison.
See, if he was black, he would be in. See, that's another example. A Negro raping some unconscious girl, black man, American black man. They send that nigga for 30, 40 years at least, especially if she's white.
Dude, I've had people getting at me talking about, well, what about, so for one thing, let me make this perfectly clear. When I talk about a case, I'm talking about a particular case. If it happens to reflect badly on mainstream society, then so be it. I know there's people of all backgrounds who do sexual assault and who are fucked up. Unfortunately, I know some things one thing is obvious. Unfortunately, I know that on certain levels more than some other motherfuckers do. But don't get mad at me for bringing the obvious of rich white privilege. Because the judge graduated from the same school, graduated from the same college this white boy was in. This white boy had money. He was a student athlete and all of that. And luckily, and I hate to have to say this type of shit because sexual assault happens all the fucking time. Not just in this country, but in other places. To men and women, and it's fucking terrible. Luckily, two young white dudes who, what's ironically, they happen to be foreign white guys, happen to be walking past because this young girl's body actually got dragged to a dumpster because she was unconscious, I guess, due to intoxication or whatever. And they saw this joint, and they were like, this shit don't look right. And that dude who was raping her, who was trying to be like, you know, trying to push the I'm innocent thing, why would you run away? That dude ran away. These dudes tackled homeboy, called the cops, and helped make sure that girl got tested. So shout out to those two young men. Because unfortunately, there's a lot of people who aren't even remotely that on point, much less thinking about or processing certain things. This young lady had people witnessing her rape, had testing, all the other stuff, and that privilege had a judge only sentenced that cat to 6 months, talking about their life could be jacked up due to a mistake. And then this scumbag's father's trying to be there like, well, he got into so much trouble for literally, this is a direct quote, for 20 minutes of action. I'm like, I don't necessarily believe in a Judeo-Christian version of hell, but if there is one, I hope the devil sticks a pitchfork up their ass. Heated for the rest of their fucking lives.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just here like, I'm like, this shit is horrible.
Those people are not headed for a higher spiritual place. If it ain't a hell, it might not be a hell, but they not going to the higher place that the individuals can go to. The highest place that's possible, they're not going there. I'm not sure where they're going, but they're not going to the highest. I mean, the father said that like it was nothing. Like it was nothing. I'm just quoting that particular part of the letter or whatever that was out there. I'm like, to even have that come out of your mouth, I'm like, dude, what did you do back in the day? You know what I'm saying? Because we're in 2016 right now. We know some horrible shit happened in the past or whatever. Everything is perfectly clear about the levels of what sexual consent means. If somebody's unconscious, this should not be a hard calculus level, problem. If somebody's unconscious, they cannot give consent. I don't care if they drank to death. I don't care what they were wearing. You need to be able to control your genitals and not rape somebody. Stop using excuses. You have some people who use they were a man and there was a woman. It's like, control your dick. There's plenty of men who can get on a college campus. I'm not trying to be crass, but it's pretty fucking easy to get some sex if you don't look like you got hit in the face with a bag of nickels. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to go ahead and get somebody unconscious and rape them. Unless that was your intent in the first damn place. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so in other words, this broad was drunk, and it's not even clear if she was drunk with him. Exactly. She got drunk to a dumpster, so she might not have got drunk with him. So she got drunk to a dumpster, and he raped her when she was at the dumpster. She could have more than likely was getting it popping with somebody else. He cut in on the action, which meant that man who made that statement raised that type of boy. Of course he's gonna make that statement. That's the type of boy he raised. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna get the girl myself. I'm gonna get in with these other cats, and she's already dumped. They're gonna not have the respect and put her in a dumpster, and then I'm gonna put my dick in raw. There's some chick in the dumpster who allowed herself to get that drunk now. The flip side, allowed herself to get that drunk. And, I'm like, yeah, okay. I'm going to put it like this. You know what? Alcohol and all that other type of shit and getting to a certain point is not cool. But here's the thing. You should still have the sense of mind to be there, like, even if it's not a moral thing. You know what I don't like? Jail. You know what I don't like? Being ostracized for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, a chick could be dead to fuck drunk with their ass in the air, and something at least should go through her mind, like, you know what I don't want to do? Get in trouble for this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be a debate with grown-ass men to be like, well, I'm saying they were drunk, and I felt like it, so I just had to put my dick out, and yeah, you didn't have to do shit. You know what I'm saying? You have free will. You have a mind. Like, this type of shit, and unfortunately, because I'm the one who's more in depth in the internet than you are, I've seen people say some really stupid shit when this type of thing occurs, which makes me wild frightened about the majority of this world. Well, I'm just here like, I've never heard a dude who got sexually assaulted, they be there like, well, that nigga was wearing skinny jeans, so they deserve to have somebody stick a dick up their ass. You know what I'm saying? They just, what that boy wearing a tight shirt, they deserve to have the female teacher sexually assault them. Like, stop the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Just stop it. And then a lot of these folks that have the nerve to be there like, why are some women so damaged? Why are some men so damaged? And that's why certain things get said that it's not mean to hurt people's feelings, but there are lower life forms walking around. The fact that you would fix your face to even say that, not necessarily just to think it, it would be bad because that's energy. Thought is energy, but you went to the point to sing it and to allow somebody to hear that. There's some low life jokers who have a lower soul energy and quality and substance within them. And outside of, I'm not even sure the value of some of these people. It's unfortunate. But FuseBox is going to keep it rocking and keep it popping, though.
No doubt.
So tell a friend in a phone. Even tell her home.
No doubt. And last note, because I was not going to really get into that, but I had to because that just really, really made me pissed off, and it just showed the disparity in terms of quote-unquote justice in this country. Now, they're trying to get that judge removed, which I hope does happen, but it's still on some bullshit. Let's see. Quick music recommendation. A new Chance the Rapper mixtape is really dope. If you haven't already copped that joint, go on ahead. Chance the Rapper. Young Chicago dude. Really good, more of the thoughtful, uplifting stuff, but not like preachy. I gotta have you listen to him, his joints. I think you would dig him. Or whatever. He has like kind of a jazzy vibe to some of his stuff and everything. It's cool. And the one to catch aside, Moogfest, this cat named Hieroglyphic Being. His music is really freaking cool. I was delving into some of his stuff lately. So some of the things that have been in my rotation. Oh, the new Bad Bad Not Good album is cool too if you like the hard jazz vibe with some hip hop boom bap into it. But yeah, man, that's it. FuseBox Radio Broadcast. We got into a lot of talking commentary in a nice space of time. I ain't gotta do too much editing. We still gonna get our good hours plus mixes in. So, yeah, man, FuseBox Radio, bringing the balance back-to-back radio, as we always say for our commentary and talking. You don't got to love or agree with anything that we say, but if it sparks your mind, get you involved in other conversations, get you doing some researching and thinking beyond the box, it's all good. We're doing the job of great independent media before us and great black media before us. Shout out to all the wonderful musicians who send us music from indie labels to major labels. We deeply appreciate y'all. And, yeah, man, it's been a little bit since we've done a die-hard music set, so we're about to do that. FuseBox Radio, DJ Fusion, about to get into the mix. All right, peace.
Yes, indeed. So Raw Fusion out. Watch.
No doubt, no doubt.
Now listening to FuseBox Radio with DJ Fusion.
Come on! To the fruit, more bass than Bootsy Collins. You versus me, that's like Ali versus Foreman. God's act, stand back and watch. Devil's timeout, can't be time with no swatch. Watch who I am, the Black Abraham. Zungo Zungo Zang, Yellow Man, Vietnam. Adding extra bars, I spar with little chore. Taking kingdom from czars, winning more wars than the Moors.
Now what's the deal, star? I seen the devil spar with the law. Mathematics was the key to set my whole race free. You might debate we, a refugee, no harm hurt me. Dying thirsty from the struggle till my own hustle bubble on the low. Woe is me to show the free bar right. The righteous Asiatic take a while, Shaitan Rob night. Civilized like the Molly Burgundy. Wiley rockin', seen the fifth when Ali clocked and John Forte will keep you locked in.
People all around, you got to recognize and witness this mister who's swift enough to knock you out with Mike Fitness. Hands blister from holding mics tight. Some say it's fight night, we'll throw the R after the F, cause I'ma take away your breath. The bell rings, now it's just a daily operation. Yo, you soft like lubrication, you can't see this occupation. Winner. And you know we hail from Q Barrel, L Brooks, and Crest Trainers, Roswell.
Once the pen hits the pad, it's danger. To this, I'll be no stranger. Step inside the ring and I'll derange.
Come on.
I'm hearing no comments. Everyone looks despondent, dejected, rejected, similar to listing catching licks. Beat it, sonny. My man is still the greatest in this. To hell with Frazier, yapping about that negative shit. Now listen, you can try and escape if you want to, but ask yourself, who the hell you gonna run to?
Come on.
child. My brother told me to drop the knowledge, so I'ma do such as. In my travels I found two kinds of folks. One kind and then the other. When trying to discern which one to fuck with, take hold of this adage. Talk about it, it's a show. But if you move about it, it's a go. Talk about it, show. Move about it, go. If you talk about it, he's a show off. But if you move about it, yeah, go on. Talk about it, it's a show. But if you really move about it, okay, that's a go. Dynamic electromagnetic style system. Golden timber circle engine only bother them. These sparkles, brand new icons of positivity. It's that movement improvement, soon as you grooving, you'll win. I'm a walking laser, talking shit up in the kings. Upper level, precious metal, dripping neck and fingers. 50 zillion pop, dirt wave, living leader. The hard sound of people's ain't nothing can get between us. Dancers, receivers, we splash signals on the swimming. Magical places, we get it, get them shiny women. When I idle paintings, girl, our bodies break the vision of moonlight and diamond cloud glistening glaze that I'm gifted. Every time we try to mash down a ship, we run the latest theorems, they just rewrite you the gift. They talk first, we observe and listen, and we shake up all the fiction, plots and fiction to the pigeons. Ladies that's listening to music, kissing you forbidden. Rappers that's fake, make no mistake, we're distant. To dance on the floor, in the ramp, that is our mission, no shit, get it finished. Shit, enjoy it, you with them niggas from the, with a black space love. Bro, my God, die super hot on the floor. It goes out fast, but it comes back slow. I know that it comes back slow. It goes out fast, but it comes back slow. So mind how you go, keep your swerve with your show, cause it go out fast, but it comes back slow. My mind is my connectivity over the years and plenty of say rhythm grew the code in me. Ow. Reap what you sow. Gathering of knowledge never truly gets old. Stories of dance are bound to be told. Sugar me tempered and just relax my mind. Ooh, play a jam and let my soul unwind. Streets of energy now intertwined. To sway my hips comes instinctively. Yeah, being died from the street.
DJ Fusion.
Voila. Yeah. I'm only coming out to play. Nothing more that I hate in this life. The wrong impression, I only have one to make. You can open your palm, waiting to catch a break. The cards are far where they may. And what about me? I believe in fate. They wanna know where I'll be in 5. But what about today? What about tonight? Only one at a time. So precious. It's yours, it's mine. Only one at a time. My life, yeah. Am I wrong to assume if she can't dance, then she can't ooh? Yeah. Am I wrong to say if she can't dance, then she can't ooh? waste your time. My life, so precious, is yours, is mine. And look at the time, my God, so precious, is yours, is mine. Only one at a time. So precious, is yours, is mine. Only one at a time. My life, my life, yeah.
Spells around the clock, dance around the globe with disco 54. I stare you in the eyes, spin you on your toes. Music and music without soul. Filling the top row, shot through blindfolds, past the nitro. Rock the love boat, get high to get low. Kill the Merlot, step in your fast mode. You pick up, we gon' go. Make love once or more, we rest and encore. Do that, hey. Break you off and you get cat, hey. Never seen no one this gorgeous. Pay your whole damn mortgage. But when you look at the time, hey, still you the one on the mind, hey. Still you the top of the prime, hey. Thank God that it's Friday, tonight let's be the life of the party. It's nothing to me, get up and move your feet.
I never wanna waste your time. My life, so precious, is yours, is mine. And look at the time, my God, so precious, is yours, is mine.
DJ Fusion.
down.
You're now listening to FuseBox Radio with DJ Fusion.
This is a kind of a mass culture we live in, and it makes you look like something or act like something that you really aren't. You know, it's like a falseness. It's like a mass personality. Just made me so narrow that I couldn't really do again myself justice. So I just broke totally away from that whole modern dance thing. They had a lot of rules and regulations which just didn't fit with me, you know. I wanted want to do this the way I want to do it. I want to determine my own destiny. I want to determine how I am to speak on a stage. I don't want to be a mass personality. I don't want to be a one dimension. I want to be me. I want to be human. I want to be human. I want to be human. Jazz. It's a form of relaxation. It's a form of emotional release. I felt raised. I felt lifted. And I realized once I began to take my art form seriously that the divinity would rap through me. Jazz. That is striving for truth and not somebody else dictating to you how to do your thing. Jazz. Jazz. Jazz.
The hottest, DJ Fusion.
Rhythm is life, rhythm is heart, rhythm beats within our thoughts and parts. Listen to the journey of life as I speak to you. 28 rhythms of soul as we begin this journey. 28, a spiritual journey of self, a manifestation of life's divine purpose, an infinity production of harmony. 28 is where the great resonate love, where angels speak their message through 28 souls on record. 28 blessings. Breathe in balance, guidance, positivity. Give life and journey through our melody. Close your eyes, awaken the dream, self-belief, value and integrity. Open your eyes, feel the beat of 28 hearts. 28 parts of the world inside of you, marching through the rhythm of unity, singing success and prosperity. I give you 28 of all of us. 28 is freedom. 28 is the voice within. 28 is where we begin.
Maybe I let you in, maybe see where this is going. All I want is a new day. Wanna take a chance and try again. Gotta find me a new day. There's got to be a better way. All I want is a new day. It's been a while since I smiled with my eyes. Just the thought of you. If only you knew, I'd run a million miles for you. Now you're stuck in my head, and I can't get you out of my mind. Someone like you would fall for me. Don't you agree? All I want is a new day. Wanna take a chance and try again. Take a chance. Gotta find me a new day. There's got to be a better way. All I want is a new day. What do you think? All I want is a new day. Wanna take a chance and try again. Gotta find me a new day. There's got to be a better way. All I want is a new day. My heart wants to play. I need to feel your gaze in the morning. Without it, here comes you. Will always be the truth. Hey, when you're with me, try so hard to not feel for anyone. I try so hard not to fall in love again. I never thought that I may ever want to be closer. Maybe I could let you in, maybe see where this is going. All I want is a new day. Wanna take a chance and try again. Gotta find me a new day. There's got to be a better way. All I want is a new day. I'm brand new day. All I want is a new day. I need a fight. Wanna take a chance and try again. Gotta find me a be true to me. There's got to be a better way. All I want is a new day. All I want is you to stay and remain the same.
Yeah,
Something so wonderful.
yo.
DJ Fusion.
2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 1 2 1 2 for you and yours. Tickle, 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 tickle. Yo, blues and greens and violets. Eyes get heavy with the weight of the world around the iris. It's like something insane. It's like a virus. It's like a hybrid of all your joys and your pains that you bring to the table periodically and memorize them like a scientist.
Let 'em know.
For you to make it, dog, you're gonna need alliances. A blessing and a prayer from the whole archdiocese. Ticker, let's put it to rest, cause I'm so in need of one. I only hear about it, never really seen it done. Everybody asking when I'm coming out. So when I run a route, I take the scenic one to get away from all that ails me. I return to the place that never fails me. The hues spread the news, giving color to your frailties. Come on. The blues and the greens and all that's in between. And this is how I mean. One time.
Something so wonderful and new.
Brand new. Brand new.
A million colors just for you.
Just for you.
It shines in everything you do.
Let them know. One time now.
Like violets.
Yo, blues and greens and violets. Eyes get heavy with the weight of the world around the iris. So much that I be appalled to see them. close your eyes, envision the calls for freedom. But when they open, it's a struggle to carpe diem, cause the streets is littered with niggas for mausoleums. Giving up is the last option. So when I spit my last doctrine, I make the audience clap for my offensive lines like they pass blocking. I really wanna chill, but I ain't in that check. Don't wanna live in excess. Think I need her tonight like in excess, but my mind is talking to me like, nigga, don't you send that text. No. Take time to introspect so you can keep going to get those checks and give praises, cause never before have you been so blessed. When the troubles of the world start to ail me, I return to the place that never fails me. The hues spread the news, giving color to your frailties. The blues and the greens and all that's in between, like that. Ride it out. Hey. The blues and the greens and all that's in between. This is how I mean. One time. Hey.
Something so wonderful and new.
What you do, what you do, what you do.
You are now listening to FuseBox Radio.
We got our ways, but ain't we human beings too? If our lives don't matter, no lives matter. Thus, life of our future dying is unacceptable. Living for what we believe in is life itself. And that in itself is beautiful, people.
Beautiful people, let's take a second and think. We continue these issues, our ship will drown and be sink. This is nothing political, this is so we be sink. Stick together forever and we'll weather the rain, we'll weather the storm. Let's try to move on, build a better community so our children be norm. Transform from arms and bombs like Vietnam. Teach a kid how to eat and teach a kid how to farm. Watch what you put in your body so we can live it long. Mind, body, and soul intact, product is strong. This rap ain't no lap, it's more like a marathon. This track ain't no track, just something I said it on. Live life in harmony, put love in your arms. Forgive to receive the blessing of peace and calm. Just a product of Malcolm X and Farrakhan. Martin Luther and Marvin Gaye all do a ghetto song.
Beautiful people can be defined by her hair, her eyes, her body. Beautiful people, beauty is behind the surface. It is the soul, the spirit that lies beneath the soul, the skin. It is the power of that beauty that holds us, that strengthens us. It is the way we dance when we want to cry. It is our mind that creates the definition of the beauty. Clear your mind, clear your body, reach for the strength within. We are all beautiful people.
I'm a beautiful people. I'm a beautiful people. I'm the ghetto apostle. Come on, follow, I lead you. Time to put down the pipes, the liquor bottles and needles. Treat your family right, and my man daughter need you. Grandma, auntie, and cousin. OG told you about Duggan, but he ain't mounting nothing. He on top of that oven, still on top of that corner. His little niggas be drumming. Blicker, blocker, they bucking, they finna hit you with something. Jack-o'-lantern with hammers, they finna open your pumpkin. Popping your collar pippin', and this ain't nothing about stunting. If you ain't talking Duggan, then you ain't talking about nothing. Bullshit, I'm the Pope, I think I am on the something. I wanna empower people, white, purple, and yellow, and all of my burner people. We can be positive, don't let negativity kill you. First start with your friends, then move a whole town of people.
Spice my vocals up, give me a little bit of that shit, you know what I'm saying? Give me a little bit of that flavor. You should record all this shit too, like what I'm saying, give me that flavor.
DJ Fusion.
I be early in the morning, waking up trying to get on. It's my time to get it next up in my city, put on for my home. Damn, I know that she with it. She about her business. She better love, got hooked on my drug and I stay committed. Put my mind on the bank, gotta make sure I got racks in my bank. My big cousin do not fuck with the bank. Wondering why, nigga, what do you think? The fuck do you think? I'm like, what do you want? Don't mess with the boy, don't fuck up my vibe and don't get my zone. And it's all about patience. Shawty stay down, so we went to Jamaica. Stay on my grind and I make it the top. I deserve my spot, I'm one of the greatest. Pop all them bottles, we celebrating. Young ass nigga, see hella faces. Whole click straight, the money got braces. Gave her a shot, but I cannot chase her. I gotta get it, I put over my city. I thank God that I did it, I kept that shit coming, yeah, I stay committed. The people want more, and I gotta get on. Put my life in these songs and do something different, yeah, I stay committed. I stay committed, yeah, I stay committed. I stay committed, yeah, I stay committed, yeah, I'm never quitting. I stay committed, yeah, I stay committed. Yeah, I stay committed, yeah, I stay committed, yeah, I'm never quitting. When she in the city, she roll with the boys. She fuck with the boys. She don't know nobody, she would rather be with. I'm connected like Mitty. To the guap when we get it. Turn that 5 to a 10 and that 10 to a 50, yeah, I stay committed. I'm caught in the matrix. She changing faces. She don't really wanna go, but I know she cannot stay here. This shit in my mind, no, I can't erase it. Brody catching court cases, got keys to the city, I feel like the mayor. And it's all about patience. Shawty stay down, so I counted them bracelets. Stay on my grind and I make it the top. I deserve my spot, I'm one of the greatest. Pop all them bottles, we celebrating. Young ass nigga, see hella faces. Whole click straight, the money got braces. Gave her a shot, but I cannot chase her. I gotta get it, I put over my city. I thank God that I did it, I kept that shit coming, yeah, I stay committed. The people want more, and I gotta get on. Put my life in these songs and do something different, yeah, I stay committed. I stay committed, yeah, I stay committed. I stay committed, yeah, I stay committed, yeah, I'm never quitting. I stay committed, yeah, I stay committed. Yeah, I stay committed, yeah, I stay committed, yeah, I'm never quitting.
You are now listening to FuseBox Radio.
Loaded burner, blade in a calf holster. Walkie-talkie to communicate with the chauffeur. Map for the block to escape when it's over. Looking like a killer, feeling like a soldier. The smell of perfume from having Tasha in my bed sticks to my fingertips and still lingers in the air. She told me about a hot spot named the Dragon's Lair, off a back street up by the state fair. She guaranteed me every Sunday they be there, playing pool and sniffing coke up into the AM. She met them both back when she used to bartend, but said they be hard to touch, cause the gang they roll with, no fear. Ice is flowing through my veins. Surveyed the spot last night and it's all arranged. I know where they hang, plus where they lay their heads. They can confess to what they did or they can end up dead. Had her drop me off 3 blocks from the spot, then park across the street in an open lot. Put on my gas mask and took the alley just to creep up. Black trench coat looking like the Grim Reaper. black assassin waiting for him after dark inside of a dumpster 20 feet from where they park. Quiet as a church mouse, silent as a beating heart. Then the fat one stumbled out with a fat blunt spark. I knew the owner didn't let him smoke in the bar, so they usually walked out to the dumpster way behind the cars. He took a couple pulls and blasted off to outer space. Pulled out my pepper spray and caught him right in his face. Hopped out, he started screaming, punched him in his jaw. The force from the punch made him bite down on his tongue. How it feel, fat boy, now you all alone. Remember me? Pushed him to the ground and kicked his balls. He tearing up like, oh shit, I thought you was dead. Nah man, you and your mans killed the wrong kid. I could kill you now for the sake of revenge, or you can come with me and tell the cops what you did. Heard footsteps, turn around and coming fast. 2 white t-shirts, 2 big dudes with red rags. Sidestepped the first but slipped on some broken glass. The second one caught me hard enough that it cracked my mask. Fell back a little dazed but knew it broke his hand. Acted hurt but pepper sprayed him when he circled in. First cat back now, he's swinging mad wild. Duck stuck my knife into his stomach, made him take a bow. 3 dudes laid down, back to the fat one. He spit in my face and say, fuck you, I ain't doing nothing. I put my blade to his neck and started slowly cutting. Heard a shotgun pump, then I heard it start dumping. Moved just in time, the shot hit the fat dude. Blew the face right off the skull it was attached to. He pump again, I can see this short motherfucker. Second shot, blow a hole right through that old dumpster. Can't hide much longer, gotta make a break. Buck shots from the third shot almost hit my face. I saw lights from a car pulling in a strip, thinking it's a cop car. I take it as my chance to dip. 4th shot hit the window of somebody's whip. I'm hauling ass fast as possible until I slip. He got the drop on me, but I still pull my 9. His body dropped, but I swear that shot wasn't mine.
The hottest, DJ Fusion. Yeah. Come on. I mean, everybody's got problems. Everybody. What makes you special? What makes you special? Yeah. Oh, no, baby. Yeah, it's hard to solve them, but we've all got potential. It's not circumstantial. What you gon' do? Yeah. What you doing right now? What you doing right now? Start saying you. You got the power, baby. You got the power, baby. Start saying you. You got the power, baby. So you got the power, baby.
Hey yo, the Nappy Grand is in the building.
You grew up hearing about it, but I never figured I'd be gone.
me about Nappy Granny, damn it.
Hey, oh yeah. Do you remember all of the hard times? 'Cause I remember so well. Let's play a little game. Let's wait until it's raining and kick them all out like on Martin. Let's go to Chinese, blow a few trees, pitter patter on the roof of your apartment. Let's cuddle to a flick, put your butt up on my, bring your body real close, we spooning. Put a towel on the floor under the door so you know neighbors don't know what we doing. For the record deal, the full course meals, the stages and flashing lights. Before we got fly, maybe you and I, it was 4 chicken wings and rice. And now we got more than we ever dreamed. But we got it all, that ain't the way it seems. If I could give it up, the richer I get, I really miss that struggle love. Now ain't that love? Ooh, ain't that love? Oh, so much love. Ain't that love? Oh, oh, if I could give it up, the richer I get, I really miss that struggle love. Let's take it way back, like when I used to pack. I used to put the stash on my. Remember CeeLo and Crabs? Head crack, way before ghetto love. Both tracking through the snow, 40 belows, chasing the dough, too young to know what we were doing. Running. Oh, and now we're switching lanes on the whips. And now that I'm rich, life's a son of a. Wish I could surely take it back. Before the record deal, the full course meals, the stages and flashing lights. Before we got fly, maybe you and I, it was 4 chicken wings and rice. And now we got more than we ever dreamed. But we got it all, that ain't the way it seems. If I could give it up, the richer I get, I really miss that struggle love. If that ain't love, I don't know what love is. If that ain't love, if that ain't love, if I could give it up, the richer I get, I really miss that struggle love. If it wasn't for the streets, if it wasn't for the ground, the struggle made. Oh girl, I'm about to plant this seed in you, baby. We gonna another. I want a few little girls and a couple of boys. A little bit of love bring you so much joy. Hold on, love, homegrown love. Use the father data on your phone kind of love. Champagne love, let's make love.
Make it pour over in your right kind of love.
Nothing could divide kind of love. Hurt full of pride kind of love. Struggle for your love, kind of love. Ain't that love? So much love. Ain't that love? Oh, no. If I could give it up, the richer I get, I really miss that struggle love.
Yo, the Nappy Grand is in the building.
I was born into this world, little bitty baby girl. Now looking white, looking so black in a racist world. Now it's a difficult process. The matter is of perception. See, when I look in the mirror, what do I
son. Things sure can come back to you. You need to know the repercussions. What goes around, comes around. Repercussions, they will get you down. Sorry.
FuseBox, do.
Yeah, Coke status. Come on, my man Guru ball here slick. Bring it on if you think you can hang. It's legendary. Then let me do my thing. Yo, Kamachi, Philly's my official strip. Half street scientific, what I hit you with. The mind of an African initiate. I use my magic to murder any click you get. Don't need to click a clip. I'm in the jungle with Apollo stick. More powerful than any hollow tips. I'm out there like I blew up on the Apollo ship. I don't listen to Earth radio or follow hits. I'ma die for this hip-hop home I fought. And Guru got the tempo where the bones is bought. So I can create a world where my poems is taught. And now I got them caught like high heels in the cracks of the boardwalk. Blood from their mug, but I give them the sword talk. Keep my eyes open like a war hawk. They slugs melt, but I think they need more salt. When my black candles burn in the middle of white floor talk. Kamachi, know who's the best. Kamachi, Mommy Guru. Bring it on if you think you can hang. And if not, then let me do my thing.
Bring it on, but make sure intentions are pure. Cause like the saying goes, all's fair in love and war. They wanna try to dead a brother for. My bags are packed, I'm about to head out on another tour. While back home, all the shorties learn to pack chrome. They catch you slipping, you could get hit to the back of your dome. The New York blocks are still scorching. Word up, and it's the same down in Philly, and the same up in Boston. Down south and out west, some don't move without vests. I feel a couple of rappers, but I doubt the rest. Cause I can tell they don't know what they're in it for. They know their whole steez is weak, but won't even admit it or don't wanna play the game by the rules. So again, the blind leads the blind, the foolish led by the fools. And picture me not setting it straight. That's like a fat kid at a cookout, not getting a plate. So bring it on.
Motherfuckers know who's the best. Kamachi, Mommy Guru. Bring it on if you think you can hang. And if not, then let me do my thing.
Hey yo, I'm humble and calm, but I still rumble and bomb. Any fugazi lazy rapper, I crumble in my palm. They play roles, and they could never rock me. I'm well protected, well connected, and I rock Kamachi. About to take ours back from the culture stealers. Cause we'll never see power unless we let our culture heal us. The strongest people call us the soul survivors. So beware the burning sands and the molten lava.
Yo, the God known to control every cycle and season. It's my holy land, commercial ass disciples is leaving. When I hit them with this automatic rifle, I'm breathing. And send their souls right back to the spiritual regions. My show get a listeners a miracle evening. Mary's womb is the spot that my voice was conceived in. Now understand me and what you should believe in. Don't care about my wrist long as my mental is freezing. Just know the Messiah. Mommy legendary, cold status. Bring it on if you think you can hang. And if not, then let me do my thing. And if not, then let me do my thing. And if not, then let me do my thing. Bring it on, motherfuckers. Bring it on, motherfuckers. Yeah, bring it on if you think you can hang. Yeah, and if not, then let me do my thing. Yeah.
Word up, bring it on if you think you can hang, stupid. Yeah, it's your man Guru, Gangstar representing, aka Bullhead Slick. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the house with my man Kamachi. Straight like that, Philly to New York to worldwide. We'll put an end to your fraudulent behavior. That's what's up. It's about to change, you heard?
Bring it on, bring it on, bring it on.
the best, yeah. Bring it on if you think you can help with the best. I'll bring it on,
You're back, do the day.
We are watching the whole. Careful. 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 Careful.
Wait, hold up, chill. What's that, son? Got huh? Bars back, watch run. 7 the center of your 8-point son. Hold tight grip on the guard you. Now you best be careful. Can't dodge two selfies. Aimed at your dome piece. Follow UCK police.
Something in the slum with rum pum pum. Something in the slum with rum pum pum.
Yo, Ray, it's been a long time, son, since we bust gun-clad glaciers, ran the wall and snatched paper. Return to the 36 chamber. Proceed with caution as you enter. We have an APB on an MC killer. Looks like the work of a master.
Yo, something in the street went bang bang, making it hard for you to do your thing thing. Something in the street went bang bang. Up in the floor game, wildin' money for grabs. I ain't no crabs. Out of state, cop 2 labs, hop 2 cabs, back on the ab. Stab you with the vocab, catch me at the big dough rehab. Trying to re-up, keep my feet up. Snake in the cut, hold the pride up. Time is up, no luck, heat start the bus. You can't trust, dealing with lust. Seen him at the ball games with James. Something in the street went bang bang, making it hard for you to do your thing thing. Something in the street went bang bang, making it hard for you to do your thing thing.
Something in the hole went. The box cutter went. Something in the hole went. The box cutter went. These are the bones from the grave of Houdini. G-Dini, rhymes only noodles sprinkled on your Henry. Climb like the deficit, profits, death threats to Israel, slid through Bethlehem, bong on one wheel. Syringes, rubber bands, needles, the 60s. Granddaddy Caddy was cop for 6 G's. Bigosh all that, Oscars jumpers, pink champagne, brown paper bags, roll-to-wall bumpers.
These in the camera guys, cause terror in your eye, sweat on the hammer fly. Ways of the samurai, newsflash bulletin, guards on the prowl, we full again. Rough men, scuffed Timbs, sonic bionic lens, RZA console. Is it Bush or the Dole? Front row of the Super Bowl, black gold in my soul, on a whole stroll. Don't go, boy, you on parole, you don't know.
Someone in the back went clack clack. Money is stacked, now bust your gun, clack clack. Someone in the back went clack clack. Money is stacked, now bust your gun, clack clack. Made them throw their hands up and then lay flat. Rat pack, eat up the average alley cat. Prepare for the impact when we contact. Known to drop facts that crack your hard hat. Must I show improve, trust I, bust I. Make your head spin like chrome 20s on the buggy I bends. Who contends, woo like the super friends. Who's your rhyming hero? Wu-Tang rules again. Someone in the back went clack clack. Money is stacked, now bust your gun, clack clack. Someone in the back went clack clack. Money is stacked, now bust your gun, clack clack.
Yo, something in the street went bang bang, making it hard for you to do your thing thing. Something in the street went bang bang.
Something in the hole went. The box cutter went. Something in the hole went. The box cutter went.
Something in the slum with rum pum pum. Something in the slum with rum pum pum.
It's FuseBox Radio Show. Go get FuseBox Radio Show.
Blackberry molasses, one of the things that never change. You gotta keep pushing on, the sun don't rain all the time. There's gonna be some heartache and pain.
Woke up Sunday morning, got
Sometimes I'd rather give up instead. Seem like I'm better off dead.
Blackberry molasses,
oh, blackberry molasses,
it'll never change. You gotta keep pushing on. The sun don't rain all the time. There's gonna be some heartache and pain.
Heartache and pain. Don't tell me how to live my life after all that we've been through. Don't wanna hear about your hardships, 'cause I've been there myself a time or two. Still life goes on if you just keep holding on. So many things to survive. Once you realize there's no such place as paradise, at least in my eyes.
Blackberry molasses, one of the things that never change. You gotta keep pushing on. The sun don't rain all the time. There's gonna be some heartache and pain. Blackberry molasses, one of the things that never change. You gotta keep pushing on. The sun don't rain all the time. There's gonna be some heartache and pain. Blackberry molasses, one of the things that never change. You gotta keep pushing on. The sun don't rain all the time. There's gonna be some heartache and pain. Blackberry molasses,
Don't walk out there with your hand open. Good things come to those who wait. She don't even care who she is. She don't care about nothing and nobody. They call it no class, no representation. My take on the day's woman, you got so many different flavors. You got so many different types. Give me the package deal. Any woman that know how to cook a good 22-pound ham, to the hoop. Nothing like a tall 6'5" woman for a short man like me to fill up a good water bed. I'm only 67. I still got a lot more time to find the right one. And you do need to find the right one.
She move forward like proceed. Keep heads up like nosebleed. A piece of the east from the north, but she off from the chain, so she cover all globally. Never to touch faith, so unholy. Bullets found a target, her gun know me. Her past life begs for my memory. A fan of a large and I'm a member seed. I give into it like bad food. Sucker for love, yeah, I'm that dude. But when she's on the wood, she give good oral. When I'm not with her, I get withdrawal. Lord, I'm half a man without a one accord. She claimed the math of man, she's the one adore. I met this night, she leave you floored. Like a non-snake on third round. She like a snake in a bird tail. I'm addicted by design, a fiend. If she ever try to cut me from a team,
don't
Lord.
turn your back when she's on that track. Watch out for that train wreck. Cause when she come, you better watch your back. Watch how she's a train wreck.
She had me in Starbucks, sipping Frappuccino. I wanna grind on that coffee bean. A couple of cups of that Joe is a bad pep. She'll be swinging on chandeliers. Baby got that skin that can handle years. And I want my if she froze us. Her mouth game is like rap a lot. Her Facebook say she aim at this rap a lot. Online surfing for them beach boys, to bring the sand under her feet, boys. She my rock bottom like last office. Wouldn't write me off like the last author. Even though she a bomb scare, I'm standing right here. I'm right here.
Don't turn your back when she's on that track. Watch out for that train wreck. Cause when she come, you better watch your back. Watch out, she's a train wreck. Don't turn your back when she's on that track. Watch out.
Tell your mammy about that, be granny, damn it.
My brother Shaka would've wanted me to do it like this, so raise your glasses for the lost ones in your life. To propel with the spirit of the mic. Even if you have one person with you and it's hard, they make it easy. Celebrate them, let them know just who they are. Because of these experiences, I have some control on the microphone. I'm bold, elevating to the stars. Reversing pandemics that's filled with pestilence. Who has his finger on the pulse of the B-boy? Serving fiends with the stream of a deep boy. Who's well connected? You must respect it. I'm driven with the spirits mentioned in this record. Hopefully this serves as motivation. The never saying die kind of sensation. Put my stamp on it, the mic clamps on it. Mama, I know, let me put a little damp on it. Blade running through the day with agility. Stay gunning, make way for possibilities. It's the capital Q, rap will do what I wanted to. It's like taming a shrew. Living life, fish experience proportions. Know me better, I've experienced distortions. And through the in and outs of life's revolving doors, I'ma see that, still getting more. Yeah, I'm coming in, I'm gonna see my friends to the top floor. It seems it never ends, heaven never ends. Yeah, it never ends. It be going on, it's phenomenal, like a newborn or a Stevie song. It be going on. Do you feel it? Do you feel it? Do you feel it? Do you feel it? Do you feel the snare drum go? My brother Shaka would've wanted me to say this to y'all. Don't lose sight, y'all, without giving the fight. I'm channeling welded earth fiend, Mr. Clean. He would've wanted me to say what I mean, and I mean get it right. So many and forever will you last. And to my father, yo, your spirit is draping me, never escaping me. I'm happy that I had you in my grasp.
This FuseBox Radio Show. Go get FuseBox Radio Show.
are the words I say when I want you near to me. From that place deep in my heart, you will see that I am never far away. Anytime, any place. When you reach out for my love, I will be there. Oh yes, I will be here for you. Baby, I'll be here for you when you're falling. Is that alright? I'll be here for you. Baby, let me love you. And when the world's too hard to bear and you need a helping hand, I'll be there, the one to help you understand. And if you wander far away, Zambia or Monterey, I'll be there, the one to wash your tears away. That's true, and I'll be here for you. Baby, I'll be here for you when you're falling. I'll be here for you, baby. Let me love you. Sing a song, sing a song. I'll be here for you, baby. I'll be here for you when you're falling. I'll be here for you, baby. Let me love you. I'll be here for you, baby. I'll be here for you when you're falling, darling. Don't you worry, I'll be there. I'll be here for you, baby. Let me love you.
ever think forever. Get a glimpse of what I'm dreaming of. Golden hearts will live forever.
Never see heaven through
Ever since my heart's been opened up, it's like I'm truly living. Forever's just not long enough. I dream of us never ending. Never see heaven through me. Never see heaven through me. Never see heaven through me. Never see heaven. What time love would never ever end. Never see heaven. Sun will shine for days, walk golden streets forever. Never see heaven. Forever and a day. See heaven through. Have you ever seen heaven? Yeah. Never see heaven through. Heaven. Have you ever seen heaven? Yeah. Ever seen heaven? Oh, never seen heaven through me. Never seen heaven through. Have you ever seen heaven? Never seen heaven through. Have you ever seen heaven? Yeah.
Hey yo, the Nappy Grand is in the building.
By the time
do.
baby, when your money gets shot. Put your love down, baby, when your money gets shot.
telling your mammy about that. Your granny, damn it.
Sometimes I think I hear you smiling. Sometimes I think you're here. I find myself holding every pillow in the bed you and I used to share. Last night it's been another lonely Christmas. Darling, you should be there. 'Cause you see, last night I spent another lonely Christmas. Trust your lover. Well, I guess that only applies to her. Cause baby, you promised me. Baby, you promised me you'd never leave. And then you died on the 25th day of December. Oh, baby. Last night, I spent another lonely Christmas. Darling, baby, you should have been there. 'Cause I'm the one I dream about. You are the one that makes my love shout. You see, you are the only one I care for, yeah. Your father said it was pneumonia. Your mother said it was stress. But the doctor said you were dead now. I say it's senseless. Every Christmas night for 7 years now, I drink banana daiquiri, still I'm blind. As long as I can hear you smiling, baby,